Yo,
We
what's
are
going
back.
on? Yeah, sorry. So
good.
here's the thing. I'm sorry for not showing up. It's my fault. Last Saturday because Vegas sort of screwed me up, and plus I went over to Virginia. My voice got shot. I lost my voice, and now my wife is sick, so I have to take care of her. My son, he's okay right now, but sorry about that. And but yes, we are back. How are you doing, Grae?
Oh, good. I've been playing a lot of Stellar Blade. Actually, I'm quite far already. I think actually, I don't know how many worlds there are, but I already beat the I believe the third alpha Naisiba.
So there's according to there's 4, right? And then there's what's it called? I heard if you do everything and try to find all the sodas, which is what I'm gonna do, it's about like 30 hours maybe max. I'm not sure. Like someone mentioned it in the chat, but man,
I did a lot of the optionals too. But anyway, we're back.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Yes, we have a lot of people already hanging out. So and the thing is, it's not for us. They didn't show up for the Yellow Brothers, right? They didn't show up for us. Okay, we have our guests hanging out in the back. But yeah, before we move forward, would you kindly smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends. We're gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff, Stellar Blade, I guess Velma, a bunch of other stuff. But yes, before we do that though, if you guys are interested, get yourself some Project Eggroll merch right over here. Go ahead and get some of our Project Eggroll merch. As you can tell, I am wearing the Dragon Ball Project Eggroll shirt. So if you guys want that, go ahead and check that out. It is down in the description below. If you use promo code Asian at checkout, you get 20% off. Yes, we have the Asian one, which I wore to the Vegas meetup. A lot of people really liked it, and I do have the Eggroll shirt. I believe I sent it to Jay, and our guest I believe also has one now. So, but yeah, I need to send a bunch of shirts out as well. Some to Steph and some to X-Ray Girl. So if you guys want to get some of your Project Eggroll merch, be sure to check out the link in the description. And if you guys do want some coffee, go ahead and check out Coffee Brand Coffee. Please do use our affiliated link down in the description below, and do use promo code Asian to save some money. But without further ado, joining us talking about a whole bunch of nice assets and a whole lot more, please welcome Christa Nova.
There we go. Sorry, I was muted and I had the screen over. Hi, everybody. Hello. I'm so happy to be here. Oh my gosh, I'm on with Project Eggroll. Let's go.
Yo, thank you so much for taking your busy schedule out and joining us. And for
thanks
coming
for
on.
having
Really
me.
appreciate it. Yeah, of course. For people, I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat, the fact that we have 50 people in less than 3 minutes already, which is considered a lot for us. Like that means the world. But people already know who you are. But people who don't know who you are, who are you and what do you do?
Gosh, who am I? So hello, everybody. I am Krista Nova, also known as Beep, online, mainly on Twitter, where I post a lot of educational things. I'm a part of Geeks and Gamers, Park Hoppin' specifically. I do a lot of theme park stuff, and also been venturing into the arts and crafts world. So you can follow me on Instagram, Crafty Darlings, where I just started up. And actually, let me show you some of my art, if that's okay, that I've worked on today. I'll go ahead and grab it.
She's been doing really good work. See, I haven't drawn on paper for a long time, right? And the thing is that here, I'm going to show a very lewd image really quick before Krista brings up her awesome art. So I was on with Tabitha. Dreaming Tabitha yesterday, and
I saw some of that live stream.
Yeah, it's not. I guess you would say it's sort of family friendly. But yes, you know what? Let's have Krista show hers first before I ruin everything else. Like let's
it's
go
okay.
ahead and have Krista show hers.
No, that was a fun stream. I was watching. It's awesome. So yeah, I've been working on this project. So I just relocated and I was like, you know what? I want some art pieces. And I was looking online, couldn't really find anything I liked. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself. So I came up with the idea of doing a project where I painted the paintings from Super Mario 64. Ooh. So this is Bomb Bomb Battlefield.
How do I? Okay, I'm pretty dumb. How do I full screen you?
Gosh, that's a good question. So if you hover over me, I think there's like a little
solo layout. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
So Bomb Bomb Battlefield, and then we have the second level,
Really good.
and this is the one that I did today. That is,
Oh, cool.
yeah, Jolly Roger Bay. This was a hard one to do, actually. Oh my gosh. I thought this was going to be the easiest, but getting different colors of blue, it just took forever. This took me 3 hours to do. So 3 hours for that one. This one was only about like an hour and a half, not so bad. Different colors, as you can see on the buildings and such. This one is the most simple one out of them, I think. 40 minutes. But definitely my favorite one so far because it's the most iconic.
Yep.
Don't you guys ever played Super Smash Bros? Or I don't know if you grew up on the 64 like I have, or these games, but they're definitely like my childhood games. And so I thought of that, and I have a couple more to do. It's 10 levels, so I have a lot to.
That is awesome. What paint do you use? You use acrylic?
Acrylic, yeah. I'm basic. I'm not really fancy. I just started out, so I'm starting out.
Really
basic.
good. Really good.
Thank you. I don't think of myself as a professional, but thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so since now that we have the really cool actual like canvas board paintings, now you guys are going to see my degenerate painting that I did yesterday on Dreaming with Tabitha. So the prompt was it's supposed to be the theme was Indiana Jones, but so we went in with aliens, blonde,
had to be brilliant.
Had to be brilliant. It had to be a knight, and I'm like, what? Like, oh, so like, all right, cool. So I ended up doing this.
That's awesome, though. That's really good. Oh my gosh.
Ended up doing this. So then it's funny is because like everyone was like, wow, like we started doing like a bunch of like cleavage and stuff like that, boob windows. But yeah, it was super fun because I haven't drawn for myself like for fun in such a long time. But yeah, this was really fun. This was definitely really
awesome.
Fun. But yes, I haven't drawn on like canvas board in such a long time, like, since college. So like I actually like really love when people do like actual physical medium using like paint or a gouache or a watercolor or what have you. But that's super awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see. Are you going to do all of them?
Yes. So there are levels where there's no paintings involved. So I'm obviously not going to do those ones, but just going to focus on the paintings itself in Bowser's Castle.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah. So, a lot of paint.
That's very, very cool. So if you don't mind me asking you, like, how did you like get involved with like Geeks and Gamers? Like it's like because you're originally from Canada, right? So like how did that all happen?
My gosh. Well, a great place called the internet, where you can meet people all around the world. So yeah, it's such a long story, but to kind of give you the shorter version, so I started out, geeking out on Twitter, doing polls, like Star Wars and stuff like that. And of course, like in the community of like geeks and gamers in the beginning, it was mainly just Star Wars, like centered around that, Star Wars and video games, right? And so because I was talking a lot about Star Wars, it kind of just, I ventured into their community. And the next thing I know, Drunk 3PO pops up in my feed and in my chat and all this. And I feel like he's the guy that just brings everybody together. He's popular with the ladies, like all the girls are just like from Geeks and Gamers is knew him from Drunk 3PO. So, yeah, it's funny because with Jeremy, I remember when I first saw him, I was like scared because he was like on Twitter, like, arguing with people. And then like, I was kind of in the beginning, like on the wrong side of the internet, like the SJW-ish, like people are like, stay away from Geeks and Gamers. They're awful. And I was like, well, he's arguing with people on Twitter. Like maybe he is awful. So I like stayed away from him. But then, when I met Drunk 3PO, I saw that he was friends with Jeremy. And I'm like, well, this Jeremy person can't be so bad if Jay's friends with him. So yeah, it just happened that, I was on Jeremy's radar and he saw what I like to do, what I was doing on my Twitter. So I started out, on the media side of Geeks and Gamers on Twitter and social media, which I still am, but my hands are everywhere. I know I was talking about this with you backstage, but I'm on Parkoppin. I do the thumbnails for Geeks and Gamers. Like I'm pretty much like everywhere.
Some thumbnails. Yeah, we're going to show some thumbnails.
So that's kind of the shorter story, if you can imagine. It's a long story, but that's the gist of it.
Yeah, that's actually really, really cool. Like I always ask people like how did they meet each other and stuff like that. And ours was Jay as well.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So we during this time we had what I think Grae was it like 80 subscribers?
less than and
Wow.
the crazy thing is I think he subscribed to us before you had to take a break because of Ollie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like I think we had like 5 viewers. It's around like maybe like 10:30 p.m. or something like that here in California. And he says hi. And then me and Grae, we immediately looked at chat and we're just like,
it's like
that's a fake account. No way that's real. And then he was like, you can look at my link, and then like clicked on his name at the time he had 2 subscribers. And then like we both like, holy crap, that's actually him. Like we started sweating and we're just like, oh hey, thanks for dropping by. And
oh yeah, I remember then the whole thing on Tuesday night, like Eggroll, like they're Asian and they have a podcast. Yeah, I'm going down memory lane now. Yeah, wow, it's always Jay. It's always Jay.
Yeah. Yes. All right. But yes, speaking of thumbnails, I'm gonna bring up some of the thumbnails that you did. So this one was one of the most
oh my god.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Wait, so you had to remove this one? Is that what the story was? Like you had to replace this one?
Yeah, well, the thing too with YouTube is that, and it's crazy to think, but if like a thumbnail's not working for a video, you kind of have to update it too. So it's a mixture of just like sometimes YouTube being like, hold up, this ain't right for our platform. And another time it's like the click-through rate is just like, switch it up a bit. But can you imagine like this, like no one clicking on it? I mean, come on. The screaming SJW. Awesome. Yeah, the boom.
Then we have this one right over here. This one is good.
Yes. So something about in the game that I haven't played this game. I know it's really popular right now. Everyone's playing it besides me. But I think this word was in the game and it got censored by, was it Sony? Again, correct me if I'm wrong or something.
So what happens is that in the original game, like this is for the reviewers, right? We're right before the embargo lifted. There was a we're going to talk about it soon, but like I'll show you an image how it actually looks like. There's a word, a graffiti on the wall that says hard, and then there's a shop that's called R Shop, but the R is capitalized and it's like really big, so it says hard R. And so for a person who lives in Canada, who grew up in Canada, like you get that reference, right? Like,
yes.
What? Okay, so yeah, because when I was playing the game last night, and the thing is, I asked Grae, did he know what it was? And Grae, did you know what it was before I told you what it was?
Nah, not really.
Yeah, so this is only like a Western thing. So what happened was like people were like, "What is hard R?" It's like, "What is that?" So yeah, they ended up changing it to crime. So now it's crime R.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So with my thumbnails, I mean, I know I told you this backstage, but when in doubt, I put a big booby chick on it or Samuel Jackson. I don't know why people click when they see Samuel Jackson, but they do. So I put them both on the thumbnail, or sometimes I like to fuse them, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the story behind this one?
This video got over 100K views. So there you go. Amazing. Thank you, Samuel Jackson. And good assets, I guess.
Oh man, when I saw this,
look, I even put eyelashes. Like, yeah.
He's beautiful. And then of course we have this one right over here. Yeah, the thumbnails are freaking awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing the thumbnails. But we have a let me go back up right over here. I think I missed it. I think it was from, there it is, Keenan with the $2. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thanks for having Krista on. She's awesome. Yeah, she's super awesome. The fact that she said yes, like it was like it's okay if she says no, right? But like the fact that she said yes, it was just like, oh, it's the you're so nice, and thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. Yeah, Keenan's awesome. We got to see Keenan in Vegas. Keenan's awesome.
Yeah, and then we have another one. I'm scrolling down right now. I don't know where my actual tab is, but we got some I was a Crash Mondo with the $5 super chat. It says Kika on, I'm assuming that's how you say it. Kika on Project Eggroll. This is perfection. Who's going to Dallas? I'm thinking I may, but haven't booked yet. Is the Dallas one official?
So we're not like there hasn't really been talks much about us going, but I would love to, because if it wasn't for Florida, if Florida didn't exist, I would definitely move to Dallas because I love Dallas. So any excuse to go to Dallas, I want to go. But we're just so busy that I don't know. But then again, like it could be a last minute thing where it's like we're going, so you never know with us. Maybe we will.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit that one too. Like if it does happen.
Yeah, and as far as like Kika, that's basically my childhood nickname. When I was a little girl, I didn't know how to say Krista, as a baby, so I call myself Kika. So
that's
yeah,
very cute.
yeah, that's my childhood name. So everyone in my family just calls me Kika.
Oh, okay. Very, very cool. But thank you so much, Crash and Keenan. Thank you.
Thank you.
But all right, so let's actually jump on over to our first topic. Yeah, let's actually talk about Stellar Blade since it's hot right now. And since Krista doesn't know too much about it, like I was playing it yesterday, and I think it's like BR Jansen or BRJ. I just call him BRJ. He pops in and he's like, Steph needs help. I'm like, huh? What? So Steph was playing the game last night, and she was like stuck in the first area for like an hour and a half. Like, Grae, do you know that area where you fight the first sort of elite boss with a sword?
Elite
sword arm?
boss with a sword. I think so. Yeah.
Like right. Basically, you jump off the bridge. You fight that. There's a cinematic, and you fight. Yeah, she was there for like an hour.
Oh no.
Yeah, and the thing is that there's an what happened was Beardo popped in her chat and he's like, okay, start doing this, and he told her to remove the green outfit and go with the skin outfit, and the skin outfit makes you weaker.
Why? Yeah, why?
Because she's Steph said that she wanted to go with the big booba outfit, so I'm like, okay, but yeah, but let's go ahead and talk about Stellar Blade. Let's go over here. This comes off from Niche Gamer right over here. There it is. All right, and it says Stellar Blade censorship acknowledged by Shift Up. So, if you have Krista, do you know you don't know too much about the story about what's happening with Shift Up and Stellar Blade, do you?
Not really, but if you could explain it, and maybe I could understand it a little. Okay,
so this game was highly anticipated by all the, I guess, the gooners and coomers, I guess myself included. And because when this game dropped, like when they announced it like almost 2 years ago, it was called Project Eve, and everyone was like, oh, what is this? And it's by the people who made Nikke, and that is a mobile game that shows a lot of very pretty anime girls with big posteriors. When they're shooting, they're shooting their guns, and then there's a lot of jiggle physics in 2D sprite. So they made a game, and everyone's super excited. 4 days ago, I think 4 to 5 days ago, on the official Stellar Blade Twitter, they said that this game is going to be uncensored for every version of the game. Like not every version, every launch, like wherever country you're located.
Okay.
And then once the embargo lifted, they found out that the hard R was in the game, so they ended up changing that. And then a lot after, when people started reviewing it and people got early copies, they found out that a lot of costumes were changed.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, and this is and Stellar Blade, like the what's it called? The director didn't really acknowledge it until like recently. So so basically that's what's going on. And then there's a way for you to actually get the version of the game without the patch. It's because it's a day one patch of the game. But yeah. So that's basically it right now, and there's a lot of controversy going on back and forth, and but
I see. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and read this right over here. Yesterday, fans came forward surprised to see different versions of the holiday rabbit costume in Stellar Blade as a result of the accusations and misinformation overtook the discourse. The first designs of the censorship in Stellar Blade appeared online when users who received physical editions, which I do have. So here's the thing.
I do too.
So here's the thing. I double dipped. I bought the digital deluxe version like almost 2 months ago, and then I found out about the censorship, and I bought this yesterday. I went out and bought the physical one yesterday. So I'm like, okay, I need the physical version. So so the holiday rabbit outfit was different in after the game was patched. This was later thought to be a possible hoax after footage before the day one patch showed the censored outfit. So let me actually bring up the censored outfit. I don't think I have the actual censored outfit. Maybe right over here. There it is. So this is the censored version right over here.
Okay.
So do you see anything wrong with this? There's nothing wrong with this, right? I think it looks fine as is. So, but the original one,
are they like they're covering her cleavage, I guess?
Yeah, so
there's no black lace
area.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So this lace right over here in the middle, and you see this extra seam right over here?
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was added.
They put it down.
Yeah, so that's what they did. And a lot of people was like, it's like, at least acknowledge it. And it's not because like we're, a bunch of horny people online who want to watch like hot women. And I think a lot of women like watching hot women as well. But the thing is the principle.
Yeah.
The principle of the fact that they did it, and 4 days ago saying that they're not going to do it. So
right.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on censorship for the matter?
I mean, I think that's pretty ridiculous. If you remove like the parts that they covered, I mean, that's pretty much a Kim Kardashian outfit right there. That's something that you see everywhere, and what's the point? Like, what's the problem if it's in video games? It's all over Instagram. You see it everywhere. I think it's nonsense in my opinion.
Yeah. What about you, Grae? Like from a person who, who lives outside of the US, like how do you feel about censorship and what they're doing with Stellar Blade?
Yeah, it's okay to have that design, but it's the way you marketed this game that your main character is very sexual, very attractive. So the fact that you're kind of taking that away when people already bought your game, so it's not really a good look for you. Even though if, let's say, your mother company like Sony was the one who forced you to do this, like it's not a good look. Yeah, at least make a statement about it, saying saying that it is happening, and hopefully behind the scenes they're reconsidering taking it back, maybe, or making another 2 versions of that same outfit at the very least. But yeah, it's I think it's more of a Sony thing, mandating them, since Sony's the one who paid them to be able to develop this game. Because before we went live, I was watching Asmongold's video, and he made an excellent point that it's very, very likely it's Sony who mandated this compared to Shift Up, because we have to remember Shift Up is the ones who developed Nikkei. So
I'll bring up Nikkei, an image of Nikkei for Krista, just in case. And of course we're going to share out the classroom. But continue. Sorry.
Yeah, if you developed a game like Nikkei, you definitely developed. You definitely had the original Eve costumes in mind, not this censorship.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and this is actually very tame. Like what we're showing now is very tame.
Right.
So, but yeah.
Okay, so
like,
they developed this.
This is
Okay.
the original game.
Oh wow.
This is the game that put them on the map, and then and then they got enough money and funding to do Stellar Blade.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's crazy. This looks like an anime I totally watch.
Yeah, it's funny. When I played the game, the first 15 minutes actually like made me very sad. I almost cried.
Really?
And it's from an anime game. It's because it's from a character that like I'm not sure if you're ever gonna play it, but like one of the characters that saves you in the beginning, that trusts you in the beginning, like you have to put her down. Like and all of these things are these Nikkeis, these are all robots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all robots.
Wow.
And
wow.
So what happens? Like one of them got corrupted, and then like she's the one who's like, she saved you and she believed in you, and then you're the one who have to put her down because she got corrupted. And then it's sort of like, damn, that's like the first 15 minutes of the game.
Oh, it hits you in the heart. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. But yeah, but let's continue right over here. See, what appears to be the case is the review is also. Oh, sorry, I think we read that one already. Yeah. So right over here, patch 1.01 patch opposed to the game that was shipped. The transitional patch between the original game and the day one is 102. This is actually not correct. It's actually 1.000 versus 1.002. So this is actually not 100% correct right over here. The information about this uncensored outfit became individuals who received the physical editions early and played the game unpatched, with the time meant that it was difficult to verify. An hour since Stellar Blade became available, more users have begun speaking up about the censorship and have been uploading videos of the uncensored outfits. There's also footage of the director of Stellar Blade allegedly acknowledging the censorship in the last patch of the game. When asked, he gives a candid response claiming that the censored version is the intended version, but in my opinion it seems like a very Sony response. I guarantee this is 100% Sony. But yeah, the thing is that it's not only that. There's also other costumes that's been censored as well. So right over here, here's another one. Let me actually, we can open a new tab so we can zoom in more. So right over here, the part that was censored for this outfit right over here is actually the chest area. So over here has been censored. Right over here, and this was the bunny outfit. Of course, they sort of made it. They removed they added the hips right over there. And the thing is that this one is actually live in game, Grae. Like if you didn't know. So here's another one. So this is the Chinese dress, and this is the original one. And
yeah,
the one,
yeah. There's pants. Yeah.
yeah,
Mine
and
had
this one
pants.
this one has leggings.
Oh, they added leggings. Oh,
Yeah, and here's the thing. I have the unpatched version. Grae has the patched version.
oh wow.
And mine has leggings too. So it made it in. And another one is this one. Grae, is yours, is the boob area, does that have like that chiffon?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I like that niche. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one doesn't. The original one doesn't. So it's this patched version somehow made it into the unpatched version, which is crazy as well. But yeah, I'm like, if you came out and said, you know what, yeah, if they didn't have that tweet saying that it's going to be completely uncensored, I don't think anyone would have batted an eye. Just be like, oh, it looks like it's different. Oh, censorship, yada, yada, yada. But it's the principle, right? And that's the reason why Grums, Mark Kern, I believe he also showed up on Geeks and Gamers Tuesday's night main event, I believe. And he started a change.org. And if you guys want to, I'll share it in the chat right over here. And there's a change.org right now that says hashtag free Stellar Blade. And it has almost 27,000 signatures. I actually signed with my own personal account. But yeah, and the reason why we want to be nice and cordial about it, like to Sony, and well, Sony is a little different, but to Stellar Blade and people that shipped up, is because they're the one who actually wants to do it. And the reason why is because wasn't there a didn't they revert some of the what's it called, Tomb Raider remastered stuff, Grae?
Yeah. If the for those who don't know, the Tomb Raider remastered, there was a controversy last week or the last 2 weeks. They removed the Lara Croft pinups in one of the levels where she's a bit of a risk. She's actually not wearing it. She's just covered up in the posters. In the latest patch, it was removed for some reason. But fortunately, the latest patch, they brought it back. They said the statement was they inadvertently removed it. But I think it was eating their sales. That's why. That's like, okay, fine. Let's put it back in. That's the reality of it. But yeah, I hope the same for Stellar Blade. At least make it like version 1 and version 2 of the outfits to appease both audiences. That's how I would do it.
And the thing is that like these people online are unhinged, and you know, we've been online for some times now. And the thing is that I'm gonna bring up some videos that I posted that has garnered a good amount of views for my following. And but Mark Kern, Grums, has been receiving some threats against his life, and this is from that Park Place. Like, evil individual places $20,000 bounty on Grums, aka Mark Kern, for beginning campaign to uncensor Stellar Blade. So this is pretty nuts, right? He put this out, and I believe I responded to this person. And I said, right over here, you know how simple it is for cops to subpoena your IP address since this is a death threat. And if you actually scroll up, the tweet deleted it, and the user is no longer on X.
Of course. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's you know, it's illegal, right? And the thing is that there's a lot of hypocrisy going on. How people who are pro censorship, against censorship, who are like, I don't know, like Krista, I'm assuming you probably didn't play Baldur's Gate 3, or did you play Baldur's Gate 3?
No, I haven't, unfortunately. I'm such a noob when it comes to these sort of games. Like, I'm more of a Nintendo girl. That's all I really know and live and breathe for. I mean, like, hence, like, my background and stuff. The only thing that I haven't really played, like, related to Nintendo is Call of Duty.
Okay. Oh, and don't you play? You're pretty good at what's it called again? Fortnite too. So.
Ironically, I played on the Switch, so it's like in my head, it's like a Nintendo game, but it's not. But yeah, Fortnite. Even though it's been a while since we played it, but yeah, I think those are the only two really. And Among Us. Oh, and Party Animals. Yeah.
Yes, Party Animals.
But no, I haven't played Baldur's Gate. No.
so there are a lot of people who are doing comparisons, right? Because you have games like Baldur's Gate, The Last of Us 2, and a bunch of other games that came out on Sony that was completely uncensored. I believe the reason why they did it, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, is because the characters that are in those games are part of the alphabet group, the LGBTQIA group, like in one way or another, right? Last of Us 2, Baldur's Gate, and a bunch of these other games have characters that are part of that group. This game does not, as of right now. Grae, you're a lot further than I am. Are there any LGBTQ characters in the game?
Nah, not that I know of.
Now, I think that's the reason why. Now, if the main character, Eve, and she was some kind of like non-binary, since she's a robot anyways, or Adam or Lily is a part of, either gay or lesbian or trans or something like that, I think the game would have not been censored at all, right? The reason why I bring that up is because we have people who are like, right over here, Stellar Blade puts Eve in some incredibly stupid, sexy outfits that hurts the game's story. But despite the forced sex appeal, I actually love her detailed design by Austin Wood. And then here's another one by Austin Wood. The Baldur's Gate 3 patch notes didn't mention that the most important change, but players for sure found it. Penis
PP. Yeah.
PP
Wait, what?
physics,
Where?
Yeah. In Baldur's Gate surprisingly has a lot of PP sliders. There's no booba sliders. And there's one that you can have an aardvark and the one that you can have it tips gone. So it's crazy. I'm sorry for bringing that up. You guys didn't want to see that. You guys didn't want me to talk about it, but it is what it is. But we have to point out the hypocrisy over it.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, but it's I think this whole Stellar Blade thing is crazy, and am I going to like patch it eventually? Probably, because I want to play the New Game Plus. But overall, what are your takes on this, Krista? Like, how do you feel overall with the, given a person who hasn't played the game yet or not going to be playing the game? How do you feel?
I mean, well, look, people are loving it that I know, who I'm sure, I think you guys, do you like it so far? Like, how's the game?
I like it.
Yeah, you like it? Okay. I mean, like, when I first saw it coming out, I thought, oh my gosh, like, cool chick, like, it's great to see a character that, you aspire, that you want to be, right? Rather than seeing, nowadays they put out these games where, like we were just mentioning, where they cater to the LGBT and the woke mob, and it's so refreshing to see a game like this where it's a attractive woman and it's like, I want to be like her. And it sucks that they have the censored stuff to it where it's like, no, like, unleash it, like, take all that off. It's nonsense. And hopefully they do, but that's my stance on it, as far as like that and the thumbnails I've been making. That's as far as like I know with it. But the feedback that my friends and people, like, they're loving the game, so I'm happy for that.
Yeah. Grae, are you gonna get that? So you said that if you collect all 49 soda cans, you get a super hot bikini outfit.
Did you see the outfit? Have you seen?
I have not seen it. Yeah, just go ahead and private chat it, and then I'll bring it up.
Okay.
It should be safe for work. We should be able to show it, right? We should be.
Yeah, it's one of the. I really want it. I really want. Let's see.
Before you, while you're looking for that, we got Eggroll with a $10 Rumble rant. Says Krista really needs a link tree. I feel Canman's back breaking.
I know, I suck at all that stuff. I'm sorry, Canman. Please forgive me.
And then we have right over here Westfield 90 with the $4. That's $5 super sticker. Yo, thank you so much for that. We appreciate it for the super sticker. And we got the coconut with a $1.49 super sticker. Yo, thank you so much for that. Thank you for all the support. And we got Hard Toe Word with the 199 says, "This is why Sony games are bad. Play Fallout 4."
Yeah, I did buy Fallout 4, but it's such a long game, man. I don't know if I have enough time to be able to make a Fallout 4 video.
That is funny. But yo, thank you so much for the Not Todd Howard for the 199 super chat. And Justin Martins with the $5 super chat says, one of Shift's Up's earlier phone games, Destiny Child, has a history of censoring outfits from global version compared to Korean versions as well. Really? Okay, so see, so
they probably have to toe the line if it's on a global level.
Yeah, that sucks. That really, really does suck to see. Crash Mondo with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much for that. It's so weird that the left is pushing censorship when they also push for things like sexual liberation. Yes, it's it's definitely, as long as you toe the line, you say whatever they want you to say, you know, and if you take one pinky toe out of line, then they're just gonna cancel you for that, you know. But yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. Yo, Nagarno with the 9 months. Thank you. 9 months, boys. Let's go. So cool to see you y'all growing. Yo, thank you. Appreciate it.
Maggie also dropped $10 on Rumble. Yeah, we're getting so much financials. Thank you guys.
Yeah, it's definitely because of our guests. It's definitely because of our guests. Typically we get like $2 and someone calls me gay. That's usually like Phillip is gay. I'm like, all right. But yeah, thank you. And yes, it's awesome. Thank you so much for all the support. And let's see, Psychotic Mongoose with the 3 months says, hi, Project Eggroll and Krista. Yo,
hi, Mongoose.
We're doing well. Let's see. The Can Man says, with the $2, says, I didn't have PP physics for tonight's topics.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to talk about.
Yeah. Oh, we have drunk 3POs hanging out in the chat. Yo, Krista makes everyone happy. Yeah, it's just I think she livens up a lot of people.
Thank you, Jay. I know Jay says he really likes this painting because it's a pirate ship. Shout out to History of Pirates. That is Jay's channel. I know Jay says he wants this painting, but I'm probably gonna have to do some prints because this one's mine, Jay. Sorry, it's part of the collection that I'm doing. I had to order frames for these too, so I'm gonna be putting them up here. I'm excited, but I'll get you a print, Jay,
awesome.
for free.
That is awesome. Yeah, it looks really cool, really cool. But hope you're doing well, Jay. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully the book is doing well. I can't wait to get my copy.
Green coming soon.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the copy. Yes, let me see. And we got, is that right over here? Tatsu-sama with the 10 gifted Eggroll memberships. Holy Moses. Yo, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Thank you. Yeah, so if for y'all, thank you guys so much for you know, for all the generosity. For anyone who's gifting memberships, and people who don't have it, please enable that you can accept it. So anyone who donates or who's very, very kind, who donates memberships, you guys can get them. And we got another $5 Nagarnal Rumble Rant says, Linktree is so simple. You guys might want to think about it too. Even I made one. If I can, anyone can. Yes.
Okay. I'll think about it. Yeah.
So simple, so easy.
So simple, so easy. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nagarnal, for the $5. But and then Cameron right over here, it says Phil. So Phil doesn't feel left out. Phil, you're gay. Oh.
There you go. It feels like a regular stream now.
There it is. There it is. Yo, thank you so much, Cameron, for the $2 super chat. Awesome. Yeah, Krista makes MCU fan happy too.
Oh my gosh, is Simpy here?
I'm not sure. Like, does MCU fan know that Krista is here with us?
He probably does. He's probably lurking. He's lurking in the shadows.
Yeah, he's I met him in person. Super chill guy. Super nice. And you know, everyone that was on the meetup, not one person that I met was rude or mean. Everyone just super kind and nice, super welcoming. I think the fellowship, the fellowship, the Geeks Game was 199. Everyone super welcoming.
Super. Apparently people in real life are different from Twitter. What a shocker.
Oh wow, really? I didn't know. I thought Twitter was real life.
Yeah, me too.
Snapple Rai with the $20 super chat. Yo, thank you. Holy crap. You guys need to post a schedule or stream more. I need to watch you all more. Also, great stream on Stellar Blade yesterday. Yo, thank you. So Snapple, I believe you're a new viewer. I'm not sure if you are, but we typically go live every Saturday as much as possible. Last week was like an anomaly because I was sick. But yo, thank you so much for the 20 Tara. Thank you. And Crash Mondo with the $5, another one. Krista, you going to shop out those prints. I love some of those myself. That'd be pretty cool. Do you do commissions? That's the thing as well.
So again, this was my first ever project that I just like one day came up with because I wanted paintings in my room. And so I was like, you know what? Maybe because I got a lot of emails and people asking if I will be selling these as prints. Thing is that again, I'm not like a professional artist or anything, so I'm kind of new to all this. I need to really do some digging because I know some people sell their art on Etsy, so maybe I'll open up an Etsy store and sell my prints there.
Yes.
But I do want to, because there's 10 levels for the paintings, I do want to complete all of them. And I'll probably do a bundle, and you could also buy them individually if you want to. So I think I'll set it up like that. So yeah, stay tuned.
That's awesome.
Stick around for my link tree, possibly. You'll find it on there.
Yeah, that if you make a Etsy bundle, that's a be so good.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. We have another one from Deflect15 with a $20 super chat. Holy crap! You guys are super generous. Holy crap, man! Thank you.
Yay.
Hey guys, love your Japanese. Love your Japanese channel. I have great respect for your Chinese channel, and hope that you will continue to grow your Vietnamese channel. Oh man, truly you are an inspiration for Koreans everywhere.
Wow.
Yes. That is awesome. But thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Yes. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone who's hanging out. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that kind of stuff. And yes, also follow Krista. All of her links should be in the description below. Follow her everywhere. Instagram. She has an art one called what's it called again? Crafty Darlings. Yes.
Yeah.
Crafty Darlings. She started so you can watch her actually do her progress video. That's gonna be super cool. And thank you so much for the mods dropping the chats in the link and all that kind of stuff in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Woo Nation say, "Yo, Grae, here's a great idea. Have Krista paint you a piece for your bare asshole."
Walls. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on the display. I'm looking at getting display stuff to post on the walls, but yeah, I'll get around that eventually.
Oh my gosh, it's awesome.
All right. Okay, so I posted Grae. You saw the video that I posted yesterday on my own personal, right? And it's garnered a lot of views. And it's basically it's garnered a lot of views, a lot more views than my own previous one. So Krista, this is the game is pretty it's mature. It's very mature, right? But there's no like actual nudity and stuff like that. But I do want to share the video. I'll share two videos. The first one is the one that's getting a lot of traction, is because of me and my stupid male brain. And but here we go. All right, over here, and this is for you, chat room. Right over here. So I made after this incident.
Oh, I think I saw the first one with the ladder.
The ladder.
Okay, so this is another one. Oh my gosh.
This is part 2, and that's the reason why. If you actually read my my byline on my actual thing, it says ladder and escape rope expert.
Oh.
So here we go, chat room. Here we go. I fell off. It's just
Oh my god.
This is so stupid, man.
3 hours later.
I was literally here for like a minute.
Why would they censor anything if that's in the game? Like, my goodness. You're already in it. Might as well just go all out, you know?
What made me laugh more was one of the comments who really doesn't know you. I wanted to reply that. It's like, the dude said, "It just shows how lonely you are."
Oh.
Yeah. But
like he has no idea who you are.
Probably calling you a virgin.
Yeah.
Look at this virgin.
Yeah, all of them is like virgin, touch grass, wow, just play the game. But a lot of them were like, bro, I need to buy this game and stuff like that. And this is probably so I have under 600 now. I think I gained like 100 followers just from this one alone. Wow. And this and as a person who has, that is a lot for my channel.
Yeah, of course.
That is a lot.
Do you?
What's crazy? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Instagram.
My Instagram is privated, so it's because like I post stuff of my son, and there's a lot of creepers.
So you don't have a different like Project Eggroll Instagram? Maybe no. Oh my gosh, dude! If you put this on Instagram, like it's gonna get 1 million views. I'm telling you. Like this sort of stuff, people eat. We
probably need to make a Project Eggroll.
Oh god.
Yeah. Maybe it's time to start making like.
Listen, for coming from someone who is in charge of doing shorts on Park Hoppin', the stupidest things go viral. Like Jay farting on the Haunted Mansion got 500,000 views. And it wasn't even like intentional. I just filmed it as a funny joke. And it's 10 seconds. I put it on Instagram, and the next thing I know, it blew up. And I'm like, the stupidest things go viral, and the funniest things. This is easily 1 million views, easily with the right hashtags. My gosh, it would, especially how hot topic the game is right now. Go for it.
Yeah. So it has what? It got 233,000 impressions.
Mm.
Look at that book, those bookmarks.
Bookmark is the crazy one. It has almost 900 bookmarks.
And you don't even know who they're sending this out to. You know, when you send it to a friend, it's like with Instagram, you can check like how many times people have shared it in like DMs. So it's too bad they can't do it here. But I'm pretty sure there are people that have shared it in DMs. Like, look at this video.
Look at this crazy guy. Okay, so the one I did post another one because the other one is a little bit more topical for what we're talking about, which is I actually got shout out from Memeology. It was actually pretty cool. Shout out to Memeology.
Shout out to Memeology.
But this one right over here. So this one right over here is the one with the hard R. So let me lower the volume. Okay. Yes, I found it. I was looking for this for the longest time. I was like, where is it? I can't.
Yeah,
because over here it'll say crime R if it's patched.
Mine is crime R. It's already the color blue one. Crime R.
Yeah, so crime R. Let me see if I can find a Stellar Blade image. But yeah, so this one is what's it called again? The actual thing. So like I was like super happy when I found it. There it is, chat.
Yay.
The hard R shop, baby. Yeah, and I told people like how like that's the physical edition of the game, so you don't have the stupid ass patched version. Yeah, so basically that's basically, and a lot of people are like, wait, how do you do this? So I gave people like steps on how to do it because there's actually a procedure. You have to delete like all your save data. Like if you had a if you played the demo, because the save file can carry over to an existing game. So like you have to delete everything, go offline, and disable automatic upload, and then put the disc in, and then copy the disc over to your PS5, which is that's the way for you to do it. But it's this video has good amount of views too, but not as much as the other one. The other one was just like touch grass.
It's really gonna be the other one. It's really gonna be.
Put these on Instagram. Make it Instagram tonight, and while the topic is hot and the game is like, dude, I'm telling you, like with the right hashtags, it'd blow up.
I've been thinking about putting Project Eggroll on Facebook and IG
and just keep making and just keep making these type of shorts, you know, like where you do reactionaries to games. Those blow up like crazy in the gaming world. I'm telling you, they even show up on my timeline. I'm not even looking for it, you know. Go for it.
All right, cool. Let's see. Now, I know I asked you this before, and Krista, what is your? Well, I don't think I asked you this question. I asked you two questions for you. What is your favorite anime?
My favorite anime of all time is Dragon Ball Z.
Why do you like Dragon Ball Z so much?
I just had a emotional connection to it. So a lot of it is nostalgia, and we all know with nostalgia, it just hits us in the heart, right? So growing up, my fondest memories were at my grandmother's house watching cartoons. We all had a place where we watched cartoons the most, you know, and that was at my grandmother's house. And, you know, there was a lot of animes and cartoons I watched on there. And I remember seeing Dragon Ball, and it was right after Sailor Moon for me. So I was big on Sailor Moon as a kid, but I never really got into Dragon Ball at the time. Like I watched it, but I wasn't like invested until like, and this is like touchy, but it's like my grandmother passed away. And then like I want to go back into that like moment, like being in her house watching cartoons. And so I was like, let me watch Dragon Ball because that's like one that I remembered. And I think it's because I have that connection to it because I felt like every episode, I felt like I was back at my grandmother's house, like watching it on her TV. So that's why I have that connection with it. But not just that, but I mean, the characters, if you've watched Dragon Ball Z to its full, I mean, it's just insane. And I love that the characters grow up. You know, they don't just stay at one age, you know, and Goku just goes on this amazing journey, and just Vegeta becoming who he is today is nothing like he was when we first saw him. So there's a lot of character build, and I can go on, but there's a lot of emotional attachment to it, as well as just I love it because of the characters and the story building.
All right. Yeah. So Grae, you're not a big Dragon Ball fan, are you?
Yeah, I wish I could, but I just don't have the time.
I understand. I know it's a lot. It's a lot.
So I watched Dragon Ball for a long time. So like the first introduction to it was like when my cousin was like watching like because Japan gets it first and it goes to China, Hong Kong, and then they dub it in Cantonese, and then we can buy the bootleg version on VHS in Chinatown. So like I watched him watch Super Android 13, the movie first. And then I'm like, oh, this is really cool, you know, like, and then we started watching. I think once they started like dubbing it over here, when I believe it's Ocean dub prior to Funimation dub, they had it here, and then I really enjoyed it. And I watched Dragon Ball OG, but I enjoyed Z more, is because I think I like the Super Saiyan power up levels and stuff like that.
Yes, iconic.
But now, I asked you this already, but for people in chat, like, who is your favorite character?
Do you mean in Dragon Ball Z or just all of
Yes.
anime? Oh, Gohan, 100%.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why Gohan? But like, okay, I get it if it's like Cell Saga Gohan, adult Gohan maybe, but like current timeline Gohan is not great.
No, I'm not talking about current. I'm talking about Cell Saga Gohan.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, my phone right there. There he is. You know, like, and
Yeah,
capybara for Jay. But yeah, no, definitely Cell Saga Gohan. All-time favorite. Just, you know, he went from this sweet little kid, annoying, crying little kid, that had to grow up and be a man really quick. You know, and this responsibility he had on his shoulders. I mean, you just went through the emotion and pain with him. You know, and isn't that funny where it's like, here I am, a girl, and I don't have to, Gohan doesn't have to be a chick for me to relate to him. You know what I mean? Like, just, I was in his shoes all throughout this, you know, the series. But I agree. Dragon Ball Super, not my favorite. There's a lot of great things that came out of it, like Blue, some characters, but not my favorite. Dragon Ball Z is the GOAT, in my opinion.
Favorite arc? Like, not arc, favorite, I guess it's Saga.
Yeah, that's so
I'm assuming hard. Cell Saga, like if it's
I mean, they're all so great in their own ways, as you know, because you know, when it comes to like the Frieza saga, you got like Goku turning Super Saiyan for the first time, which is the most iconic thing in anime. And then you know, the Cell saga because of Gohan, but that would probably have to be mine. But I did love the Boo saga just because Boo is my favorite villain because he turns people or things into chocolate and eats them. Like, that's the perfect boyfriend for me. Like, I love chocolate. So I could just hang out with Boo all day long and he just turn things into chocolate and I'll eat it.
Yeah. Boo turns you into chocolate.
Yeah, there you go. There he is right there in the background.
So my favorite is I think it's a toss up between Saiyan Saga, which is the introduction of like Raditz, starts with Raditz and goes up to Vegeta.
Beginning.
And it's because that Kamehameha Gallic gun is probably still my favorite beam struggle fight.
Okay.
And I would say immediately following Cell Saga, because the introduction of, like, when I first growing up, I would come home after school, waited until like 5 o'clock when it shows Dragon Ball, and then watching like Mr. Sandman, you know, like Cell, a perfect cell, right? Like
Yeah.
him showing up, like the first villain, I'm like, that's creepy. Like as a kid, you're like, this guy's creepy, and he freaking like, I drink people, you know, like he absorbs like a bus. He's like, I took on an entire football team at the same time, right? It's like
absorbing all
crazy.
this energy,
yeah, and then like seeing and then the introduction of Trunks, future Trunks was
awesome.
And see, I'm surprised that you didn't say Trunks is my favorite character, because if you ask like especially a lot of girls, it's like Trunks. Like for me, like my favorite character is Vegeta.
Vegeta's great.
His arc is absolutely the best. Become like, you know, villain, and like marries Bulma and becomes like the best father in the show. It's super, super awesome. But I love Dragon Ball. Like it's
really
like when.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Good.
No. Go.
Sorry, I just had like a moment here because it's so funny how when you speak to people who like Dragon Ball, they don't say their favorite character is Goku, and yet when it comes to Dragon Ball Super, it's like Goku has to be superior to Vegeta. Like Vegeta can never win. Vegeta can never surpass him. You know, there probably could be a point in time where he does for like one episode, but then Goku's just right back on top, and that's just because of the way they do things. It's always the same song and dance, and I think that's why a lot of people got bored of Super. You know, at least the OG fans. But yeah, isn't it crazy when you talk to people who, you know, are into Dragon Ball? No one really says Goku. It's like, oh, I love Vegeta, or I like Gohan, or I like, you know, Trunks, as you mentioned. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, Vegeta's great. I love Vegeta. He was probably like, when I first started watching, I was like, okay, this Vegeta character is pretty cool. I know he's really mean and nasty, but I really like him. He's great.
Yeah, I think one moment that, of course, Boo Saga, which is like my wife's favorite, like that's her favorite arc, and or saga, the part where he sacrifices himself to save the Earth, even though it didn't do anything. You know, he hugs his son for the first time.
Yes.
You're like, wow,
emotional.
Holy crap! And then when you watch, did you watch it? You know, what's it called again? Beerus, right? The movie.
Yes, yeah, I know. I'm very
the part where he goes, "That's my Bulma."
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, "Wow!" And then like Master Roshi was like, "Oh, that is like him slapping Bulma made Vegeta stronger than Goku."
Yeah,
it's so well done. Like I love it.
What do you think about Beerus?
Yeah. He's okay. Like
I think so too. Yeah,
he's okay. He's okay. And that's the reason why, like when Akira Toriyama passed away, like I was probably out of all the celebrities, or like, you know, people who are like famous that passed away, like he hit me the hardest, like, and then immediately following like Robin Williams.
Yeah,
and just like
I cried when I heard about Akira. Like I was a mess. And what's funny about that is like I was so for those of you who don't know, I am a part of Geeks and Gamers, and on our show Tuesday Night's Main Event, I'm the one that, you know, handles the super chats and organizes them for Beardo to mistakenly read. And I sometimes do it for Cobra Cast as well. Shout out to Jeremy, Cobra Cast. And so when he needs me to do super chats there when other people aren't around, that's exactly when it happened. I was doing super chats and I heard, you know, of the passing of Akira, and I was like devastated. I was crying on my keyboard like this. Jeremy's like, "You can leave if you want." I'm like, I can still do this, but I was a wreck. I was devastated, and then all I wanted to do right after was just watch Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, and just, oh gosh, it really just hit me really bad, and I think it had such a big impact. Because if you looked online and you looked on Twitter, Instagram, everyone was talking about it. Everyone was talking about it. And, you know, you saw different countries where they were paying tribute and, you know, showing off their cosplays and you know, their merchandise and doing parades and whatever. He had such a huge impact on a lot of our lives. It's crazy. It really is. And not just that, but also seeing, you know, other manga creators, anime creators, like, devastated over it as well. And I believe it was I think, is his name Oda, the creator of One Piece? Yeah. I think he took a break for 2 weeks. I mean, you could only imagine what was going through his mind. I mean, he's probably thinking like, you know, he passed away and Dragon Ball's not even over. Like he didn't get to finish Dragon Ball, which is so crazy, right? You know, like Super's still ongoing. There's a movie on the way. They opened a theme park. Like what? You know, like after his death, they announced this theme park. It's like, what? which obviously he had to have some involvement with because, you know, Dragon Ball is like really protected over that stuff.
Yeah.
But with Oda, I think he took some time off to really think like, dang, you know, like One Piece has been going on for a long time. I should probably, you know, have some backup to end this thing just in case, because you never know when your time is, right? And it's sad. It really was to see that. Yeah.
Yeah. And Grae, did you play, like, I know you're not a big Dragon Ball fan, but did you play Dragon Quest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
like
finished 8 and 11. Yeah, I know. It's the art style's the same, exactly the same. But yeah, I love Dragon Quest, and yeah, sad that he's gone.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go ahead and read some. We got a bunch of super chats that came in, and we do have another super chat that we want to read. But from Yo Pops with the $20 super chat says, "Sup Grae, sup Phil. Sorry for the knocked over drink and mishap. No, you're good, man. You're good. You know, no worries. I was able to clean it up for you. I just don't let it happen again." What's up, Krista? I don't remember much. I was hitting on you or being a creep, question mark. If so, my bad, Krista. Great seeing you guys in Vegas, though.
It's good to see you, Yo Pops.
Yeah. No worries, man.
Mr. Party Man.
Yeah. Yeah. 2024 Yo Pops apology tour.
That's it.
You know, thank you so much for the $2. And I'm going to read, I'm going to go through a bunch of super chats came in. There it is. This is one I want to read right over here. MCU fan. There it is. Yeah, I'm not a simp says with the $10 super chat, great meeting you guys, meeting you in Vegas. Also, hi Krista.
Hi Simpy.
Yo, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you. Let's see. Magnum Norse with $20. Thank you. Say Project Eggroll in the house. Shout out to Krista.
Thank you, Magnum Norse.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you. And let's see. Yep. Hi, chat. Yeah, I'm not. I like the fact that his profile picture is just.
I'm not a simp, right?
Awesome.
Sure.
Yeah, but yeah, we have about 150 people in the chat, and this is. Here's the thing: the last time we had this much was with Chris Gore.
Really? Oh my god! Yeah. I'm on a Chris Gore level or Frank Gore level, according to Jay. Wow.
Yeah. And the thing is that we're staying at about 150, so that's awesome. See?
Shout out!
Look how many people
guys for being here.
Yeah, love Chris. Yeah, they all love Chris. They don't really care about us dragon, double dragon boys, but like just, they come here for the guests, which is awesome. And thank you so much for popping in and coming, agreeing to come on the show.
Of course, yeah. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. Let's see. Deflect with another $20 says, "Hey, just a toast to Akira Toriyama, the second celebrity passing to genuinely make me sad." Yeah, absolutely. I remember when I told my wife that, and she was like, she's like, "I feel sad today because I got her into watching Dragon Ball, and then Dragon Ball Z. We started her off with Dragon Ball Z all the way when we finished Super, and we did that when she was pregnant in 2022. So we watched the entire thing. Like she's super.
It's like you have a nice memory with it. Wow. You know, it's funny you say that because so I started with Z and then I watched Dragon Ball and then I watched Super. And that's the order that I recommend it if you've never gotten into it and you want to get into it, because I feel like, and I'm just being real, you know, like I love this whole franchise, but I'm just being real. To the average person, if you start with Dragon Ball, I could see someone getting bored and just like, you know, dropping it, especially with all the pervy stuff that's in it, you know, like,
yes, especially in Dragon Ball.
You know, who is Master Roshi, and like Bulma is like a bit of a thought, like, what is this, you know? So
yeah,
you know, start with Z and then you'll understand it as time goes on. And what's funny is that, so when people come to me and they want to get into anime, they would ask, Krista, I know you like Dragon Ball Z. Should I start with Dragon Ball Z? I'm like, no, like that's not a beginner's unless you grew up in like the 90s and you saw it, like that's not really a beginner's start. If anything, what I like to start people off with is Death Note. That's the perfect starter introduction into anime. It's short, it's sweet. That's all there is to it, is the 37 episodes, one and done. And then if you like it, you move on to like the next simple thing. And then, you know, you dip your toes into whatever else. But I would never, ever recommend Dragon Ball as a starter. I tried to watch it with my dad. he just called it Cannonball. He didn't understand it. He didn't care. But he loved Death Note, so everyone loves Death Note. So yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have Danky who was in the chat earlier. Gotta go. Bye, everyone. Yeah, I love his animations.
Yes, shout out to Danky.
Yeah, have a good night,
Danky.
Danky.
Look ugly.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
I have such a long neck. Like, where did that come from? Then my long fingernails where I'm laughing like this. Accurate. Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, take it easy. Thank you. I know, and I'm trying to go through, like, we're like 10 minutes behind. I'm scrolling down slowly. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you everyone who's hopping in. Jose Taco, Alan Voss, Just JK, Wiley Dave, Camman, MCU fan Agronaut, Tim F. It was a Subversion, Cloud 1990. Like, everyone hanging out in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Boo Saga literally brought back the magic elements from Dragon Ball and pushed it to the extreme, and Boo was evil just because. Yeah, I did really like that. And I love the fact that they what's it called again? They were able to separate his personality, because I really liked Boo, like Majin Boo, Fat Boo.
Yes,
I really liked him, especially like because he's like a little kid.
Yeah.
And like, I remember. Okay, I do want to ask you this: what was the most angriest that made you while watching Dragon Ball Z?
Ooh,
like, I have like top 3 moments like that. I'm like, no, 4 that would make me super upset. I'm like, why? What the hell would you do this? Are you stupid? Like,
yeah, I guess for one that points out Goku not really intervene when his son is like fighting Cell, and like he's just watching him get his butt kicked, and it's like, Goku, like, like everyone was like, come on, Goku, intervene. That's one that stands out, but I'm trying to like figure out like mad. I don't know. I think
so I have 4. So first one was when Krillin did not destroy the what's it called again? The remote that kills Android 18. I understand.
Oh, yeah.
Because that, if you were Android 18 and MCU fan was Krillin, I understand exactly.
Krillin was a simp, so
yeah, he was an ultimate simp.
Yeah.
Another one was Vegeta letting him absorb so he can get perfect.
Oh,
now two. Let's see. Another one is. Okay, this is this one was pretty bad. Spopovich and Videl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The one where it's like Supreme, the Supreme Kai was like, you have to let Spopovich, beat the crap out of Videl, and then like, especially if you're watching like the what's it called again, the more uncensored version where like he had his foot over her head, and then like
oh my gosh,
and then she started crying.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
God.
That was intense. Yeah, now I remember that, because I was like, okay, yeah, and then I'm like, yeah, okay, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. If you watch the uncensored like Z and not Kai, like, yeah, that's that was pretty brutal. Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, like, and it makes sense. Like, I'm like, do something, and then Goku's like, you got to control your emotions, Gohan. I'm like, no, like, if I was Gohan, like, that's my freaking girlfriend, man. Like, no, I'm not gonna let this happen. And so, but yeah, like, that's the one thing that really, really set me off. Like, I was like super upset with that.
The thing with the Boo Saga that I really like is that they all come together, right? And that's the beauty with Dragon Ball Z as a whole, is that they all use their powers. We know that Goku's like the top of the top. We just know that. They all know that. But it's the fact that they all come together to use their powers to take down, not even just their powers, but their brains, their plan to take down an enemy. And I think that's why a lot of like the OG fans kind of like distance themselves from it, because now you have Goku and Vegeta, who are like gods, like fighting with gods at this point, that like Piccolo is useless, Krillin's useless. It's just like whatever, and it's kind of like that whole family friend dynamic just kind of like ripped apart. And, they obviously did Gohan pretty dirty as well, because now he's just like the same. It's like, you're useless. Now, I have to say that I did really enjoy the Gohan movie, the Gohan and Piccolo movie. I know a lot of people said like, oh, they're redeemed now. I don't think that they're redeemed, but like, It was nice to see. It definitely was nice to see. I enjoyed it. I saw it in theaters with my dad because I had no one else to go with, but it was a lot of fun. I liked it. I really did.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Superhero. I enjoyed it, especially like I didn't think that I was gonna get attached to one of like the robot droids. Like
1 and 2.
And then one of them goes. I'm just like, I actually got sad. I'm like, oh no, they're gone.
I love the part where like Gohan comes down. There's like that Superman moment where it's like boom, and then the entire floor just like cracks up, and all the soldiers go flying up. Oh, that was so awesome! Like when I saw that in theaters, I was like, what? Like this is so cool. It was great.
Yeah. See, Yo Pops with the $2 says Krista Vegeta. Vegeta. Yeah, but it's good. Like another moment was that made me really like Majin Buu was when he befriended that dog, the little puppy.
Oh, B.
Yeah, B, and then they ended up shooting the dog. Like,
dude, oh my gosh, did you hear about that whole thing? That again, I don't really want to bring it up, but I'm gonna like interpret it in a way. So we all know, if you've been on Twitter today, there was like a dog shooting incident going around. So
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So
Grae, do you know what we're talking about?
No.
So I don't want to really talk about that per se, but I will say that I follow this account called Perfect Dragon Ball Shots, where they take like snippets from like the show, like perfect shots. And today I saw one where the dog was shot B when he was killed. I'm like, why would you post that out of all days? They knew what they were doing. And I'm just like, I'm logging out of Twitter. I'm going to go back to thinking like, gosh. But it's pretty crazy if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's when I saw that, I'm like, no freaking way, that's real. And then I'm like, oh,
awful.
I hope that person gets locked up. I believe it's a female.
Yeah.
But
yeah, B, I love B. I love that Boo. And then Mr. Satan being so scared of Majin Buu and just doing like whatever he wanted with. Mr. Satan was hilarious. Okay, like Hercule Satan, he's hilarious. I know a lot of people didn't like him because they thought he was so obnoxious, like always being in front of the camera and just like taking victory over like Gohan and Goku's like, he's hilarious in my opinion. I don't know. I find him funny.
Yeah. Yo, Cerberus with okay, this is how Jay would say it. Cerberus.
Cerberus
with the 5 gifted membership. Yo, thank you. Holy crap, thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for all the super chats, the memberships and stuff like that. Thank you. Super stickers. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Yo, Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I was able to meet you at the Vegas meetup.
That's right.
Yeah, husband Wanda, Nintendo Switch. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Awesome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Let's see. All right. I'm trying to go back. Here's another one. So Tatsu-sama. Is this Swiss francs? I forgot. What's CHF?
Yeah. I think it's Swiss. But it's his message and Nagi's on Rumble came out at the same time.
So, you see it. I just saw it right now.
Yeah.
Did you see the new game Sandland from Akira Toriyama? And then Nagranal on Rumble says, did you guys see the new game Sandland? Apparently it's made by Akira Toriyama, and the kid looks like Boo in the game.
Oh, yeah. I did see it. Now, I didn't really dig into it as far as like what's it really about and all that. Now, it's funny because I'm a huge like Dragon Ball Z girl, and yet I don't really get into the games. I think I played Kakarot, but only for like a couple of hours. Everyone always asks me like, Krista, did you play the games? I'm like, again, I'm going to say it once again. I'm a Nintendo girl when it comes to video games, like through and through Nintendo. But yeah, it looks good though. I saw some people like with the posters and stuff. I'm like, wow, this looks sick.
Grae, are you going to get it? Like it's pretty similar to Dragon Quest, right? Like the style of game.
I need to look at it more. Maybe that could be. I'm actually not sure what my next game will be for the main channel, so maybe I can take that one.
Yeah, maybe pretty cool. Let's see. Tweed Tone says, "I'm here for Phillip since he gave me Eve ass shots when I asked for his." Yo, thank you so much, Tweed Tone. But yeah, Z GT Ball Super for me. So in that order, yeah,
Wow. Okay,
I like GT. Krista?
I did not finish GT. I was like halfway through it. I gotta finish it still. I enjoyed it though. I mean, again, it's one of those things where, I know it's not canon though, is it? I think, correct
No,
me if I'm wrong.
it's not
It's not
canon
canon.
according
Okay.
to Toriyama.
Yeah, it's not canon, but yet, I mean, Super Saiyan 4 is one of the best like forms that there is, right? It's like
Yeah.
awesome. Which is too bad. But there's a lot of great things that came out of it. I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it.
Yeah. I liked it too. Like I liked I know a lot of people don't like it. Like I liked Super Android 17
Okay.
and I like Super Baby, and then like you got the Vegeta mix in and stuff like that.
Mm,
It also shows how smart Bulma is, like even
yeah.
more so, right?
Mhm.
It's because Vegeta can't. So what happens in GT is Goku gets he wishes. I forgot his name. The little blue dude. I forgot already.
Garlic? Garlic Jr.? Him?
Was it Garlic Jr.? I forgot. He basically like, I wish to be young again, right? And then he came in and faked the wish, and then Goku's the one that became the little kid.
I remember that, but was it
And
Garlic
then Pilaf. Thank you,
Oh,
Captain Cook.
Pilaf, right? Pilaf with
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, so they became young because he was like super old at the time. So Goku was the one who became young. His tail grew back, and then and with that time, he's able to use the Blood's Wave that's actually like canonical to GT to become Super Saiyan 4. Holy shit! Okay, I'll read that in a second. Thank you. I just saw that. What's it called again? And Bulma, like, was like Vegeta can't do it because his tail is cut off. Right, and of course he still blames Krillin even though after so many years, and then but Bulma was able to come up with a machine that like makes like some kind of like weird moon that like sort of makes his blood wave activate, and then he can become Super Saiyan 4, which shows how awesome like Japanese creators write women.
Oh yeah,
like in my opinion, like it's just like Bulma's and the fact that like her Japanese voice actor passed away several years ago too. Like it's sort of sad, but like it just shows like how smart Bulma is, which is really really cool.
Absolutely.
But let's see, Jose Taco with the 5 months as beep. What is your first anime you watch? Me is Robotech.
The first anime, it probably is going to fall under either Sailor Moon or Pokemon, one of those two, around the same time. Yeah.
Man, you sound very young. It's because like Pokemon was like late, like 97.
I sound young?
Like no, like you sound and you are young. You sound like the way it make. Did you watch Rango?
No.
Like the Santa Claus?
No.
Okay, so there's a scene in the Santa Claus where Tim Allen is trying to shave his beard because he's becoming the Santa Claus, and he shaves his beard, he looks in the mirror, and his beard immediately grows back. And that's how I feel like right now. I'm just like, oh man.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Because I was like, because
I mean, I'm a 90s kid, but yeah, I'm
born in 88, so like I was like 10.
Oh, okay.
So just like, oh man, I feel old. Like, yeah,
I'm right there with you though. I feel like, oh my gosh, yeah, the years that go by so quick.
Yeah, Magnum North with the $10. Yo, thank you. I missed the arcade. Mortal Kombat 2 was my jam. Mortal Kombat 2, I would say, is the best Mortal Kombat. That's me. I had it on Super Nintendo. I had the freaking strategy guide for it. It's freaking awesome. I loved it. To DB Wild with the $5 super chat. Thank you. Y'all thinking peeps are here simping for Krista, but who's that? I'm here for Grae and Chan Man. Wait, where am I again?
I don't know who Krista is. I'm Beep, so I don't know who she is. I'm right there with you.
Yo, thank you, DB Wild. Thank you. Let's see. Lost with the 8 months, moving my support to Rumbo soon. Hi, Krista.
Hi.
Is that Lost Tales?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because it doesn't say tail. Oh yeah, because you have a wrench. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna scroll all the way down with the holy crap right over here. Magnum North with the $100 super chat. You mad lad? Jeez. Me Rocky the Eggroll. Holy crap, bro. I'm pretty sure that's how you wanted me to say it. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you.
$100. Wow.
Yo, thank you. Holy crap, thank you guys for all the support. Yeah, Hundy. God dang. But yeah, it's a lot. Speed Racer was yours. Grae, what was your first anime?
Yeah,
What's
that's
the
what I
first thing
think
you
about it.
watched?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure actually. It's like when I started anime, it's like it's incredibly casual because I don't really have a lot of access to it.
Mm.
I think I think it's anime that used to come out on AXN during the evening. I don't
And is that like a Filipino like channel?
AXN. Is it a Filipino channel? Wait.
I don't know what AXN is.
Oh,
Like
really? Okay. Channel.
Krista, do you know what that is?
Mm-mm.
It's an Asian channel. Okay, that's why.
Ah.
I only found out now. Okay. Yeah, I think that's where I first started dabbling to anime. I think it was either Gatekeepers or El Hazard. Though I never finished El Hazard. Then I moved to more mainstream, like Pokemon, stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see. A patriotic Gestalt with a $10 super chat says, Robotech, aren't you too young to know that hybrid anime? Yeah. Robotech is pretty good. I think I watched a couple when I was younger. I used to watch like Evangelion. What's it called again? Krista, did you watch Cowboy Bebop?
I did, yeah. Loved Cowboy Bebop. The music is so great. The characters are awesome.
Would you recommend Cowboy? So you recommend Death Note over Cowboy Bebop for like an entry, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I would, and then
Yeah.
like as I mentioned, after Death Note, I would also recommend Cowboy Bebop. I like to recommend anime that's like short and simple and already done with. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
ones that continue on. Like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
start with like go watch One Piece, go watch Dragon Ball. That's too long. You got to start with the simple ones.
When people tell me to go watch One Piece, I'm like, isn't there like 1,000 episodes? They're like, yeah, it's really good. I'm like, yeah, nope.
I have nothing to do with my time. Sure.
Yeah. Let's just wait for the remake.
There you go.
I love the live action one. It's so good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and go on to our next topic. I want to make sure I'm be respectful of your time. So how much longer do we have you? I know we have like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I want to make sure that this is late. I know that's almost
another
midnight.
20 minutes. I could do another 20 minutes. Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and talk about some more weird stuff that's happening right now. There's a censorship that's happening with Paper Mario. And a 1,000-year-old door. So according to what I heard, this is the best Paper Mario game, and the fact that they are remaking it, people are super hyped. I've never played any Paper Mario, but a lot of people said that I should play it. Krista, are you going to play it?
Yes. Now I'm on there with you. I haven't played any Paper Mario games as well, but I don't know anything about this censorship, ironically. So do you mind elaborating? Because I'm curious. Like, I don't know if you know what's going on.
Yeah, I actually have an article pulled up right over here. It comes to us from Bounding into Comics.
Shout out.
Comics. See, Nintendo censors scene of enemy Goombas catcalling female party member from Paper Mario.
What? Oh, no way. Not the Goombas.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, there's a female Goomba right over here. It's actually really cute. It's very cute. See, in the latest case of a video game remake making an edit to its source material's original script, Nintendo has censored a scene wherein a trio of enemies aggressively catcall one of Mario's female allies from their upcoming remake Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year-Old Door. Okay, I'm going to read it. What's up, baby? Why don't you hang with us for a while? We play real nice.
Real nice.
What? Come on.
This is amazing. They should keep it in there. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Goombas are meant to be like, like outspoken and just like vulgar in the sense. Like, why censor that?
Oh, and the thing is that like Goombas are technically the bad guys. So yeah,
Yeah, they're supposed to be bad and catcalling and doing all these absurd things.
That's so funny. Occurring early on the red-hatted plumber's two-dimensional journey and serving as a setup to the game's live action tutorial. No, sorry, live combat tutorial. Sorry. The scene in question sees Mario and his newfound allies Goombella, a friendly female Goomba, and Professor Frankly, a bespectacled and academic-minded Goomba accosted an assorted trio of rough and tumble Goombas as they attempt to make their way through the ruins found underneath the rogue port. that's awesome. They look so cute.
They are. I mean, yeah, Nintendo. They have a way of making characters cute and all, but that's so ridiculous. I thought it was going to be something like very absurd for like them to censor something, but come on, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
yeah.
What do you think about this, Grae?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. People it's a bunch of people finding things to get offended about. It's like, oh yes, I did it. I got to censor something. I'm so good. I'm so cool. That's just about it. It's like, yeah, it's really a nothing burger here, and it's a shame. Nintendo bent the knee, and I hope they stop. They don't bend the knee some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because didn't they do the same thing? Well, I mean, I know it's not really Nintendo, but I mean, Pokemon Go. I mean, their whole update with that was just crazy. I mean, I haven't played Pokemon Go since the whole phenomenon of it when it first came out, but I know there's a lot of people that still play that game. But wow, I mean, the update is just atrocious. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It's awful.
I just hope that, like Grace said, that Nintendo, I mean, I hope this isn't a start of something. You know what I mean? I hope that they don't bend the knee and continue to do that like most games are doing today. Most current games, I should say, are doing today. I mean, that would be awful. Like, Nintendo's all I have, okay? Like, please don't ruin this for me, Nintendo.
Yeah, I'm actually super, super excited for the whole Nintendo LAN being done at in Orlando. I can't wait.
So what did you guys think of the Mario movie? Did you guys like it?
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Yeah. Now, what do you think of the announcement that there is going to be a live action Zelda film?
I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. I would like to hear your guys' thoughts.
So my reasoning is that it's not part of the NCU. So it's and it's done by Sony. It's partnered with Sony. So it's not 100% part of it. Now, we can be mistaken because we have been before, such as One Piece was the main one where it's actually really, really good. The thing is that if this is really, really good, like this is not the same Link or Zelda that's going to be tied into the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, because there was a rumor that there might be a Smash Brothers thing at the end, sort of like an Avengers thing where everything comes together.
My God. Yeah. So then it's kind of like then they would make a film of a live action Smash Bros film, is what you're saying?
No, it's just like let's say if we really, really like this one, it doesn't really tie in. It's sort of like an Elseworlds thing.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I didn't hear anything about that. Now, for me, the way that I feel about it, of course, when you hear live action, especially in today's time, you think, my gosh, what's about to happen? This could either be really, really good or really, really bad. I don't think there's really,
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think there's really any in between. Now, in my opinion, it's the creators involved. I know that sometimes that's not always the case with, okay, let's have good hopes, but we had this huge success off of the Mario film. The park's about to open in Orlando. Obviously, that's going to be a major success, as it already is in Japan and also in California. So I think he is meant to do greater and better things. And if I had to throw in a suggestion that I hope that they do, I hope that they hire no names, because if you start hiring actors that we know, like John Cena or whoever, like, you're just going to see those actors. And I mentioned John Cena because on his Instagram, he posted a picture of Link and no description. Everyone's like, what does this mean? What is about to happen? Is he going to be in the live? Again, it can mean anything, but you know how the internet is. They take something and they blow it out of proportion. I just what did I comment? I said, John Cena, no. Like, I was just like, please don't let it be. The whole comment section, if you go on his Instagram, is just like, please don't let it be true. Don't be in the movie. Are you in the movie? Blah, blah, blah. Then you start to think, like, who the heck could he play? And gosh. But yeah, I just think that, look, creators involved, that gives me the hope. But as I mentioned, this could be either really good or really bad, and hopefully it's really good, because if it is, I mean, think of the possibilities of what they can do next. However, I think if they were going to do anything Zelda related, it should have been animation.
Yes.
Do a Ghibli style, like collaborate with them. That would have been huge. I mean, you have fans who are coming out with their own work, like Ghibli style. Here's my animation of a Zelda short. And it's like, why is it that the fans are doing way better than what you see in Hollywood today? That's just crazy to me. But let's have our fingers crossed and hope for the best. I just love how Miyamoto was just like, hey guys, what's up? I know it's a random Wednesday, but just want to let you know I'm working on a, Zelda film. Bye. See you later. And it's like, what? Like, you don't announce this in a Nintendo Direct. You're just like tweeting about it. Like, what a boss. But yeah, fingers crossed.
If he's involved, I think I'm okay. Now, here's the thing though. Which story of Link are they going to be going with? That's the thing.
Okay, so have you finished Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom?
I've never played any of those two.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna double.
It's gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, oh I prefer the more traditional games like Ocarina of Time or Wind
I was gonna
Waker.
say it should be Ocarina of Time, but dude, oh my gosh, I finished Tears of the Kingdom. I laughed, I cried. I was like, that story was just like wild. I was so blown away by that story as of Breath of the Wild, but man, Tears of the Kingdom just threw me into this like loophole of just like, that story was amazing. If this was live action, oh my gosh, like mind-blowing good. To the point where I know Jeremy is super busy that he don't have time to like play these games. So I sat him down. I'm like, this was at the G&G Content House. I'm like, I made him watch, because on YouTube you can do like the full story of like the cutscenes where they put them together. I'm like, watch Tears of the Kingdom cutscenes. You're gonna love it. And he was like looking on his phone. He's like, I got things to do. I'm like, 20 minutes. And I was like, okay. He was invested. And once he was done, he was like, thank you for showing me this. This is incredible. I just want to go play the game now. But yeah, gosh, it's so good. But the two things you got to do, okay? Project Eggroll, create an Instagram account after tonight and go play either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, please. Okay, Phil? Two things that you got to do after this stream.
Those are long games.
Just don't do side quests. Stick to the story.
Yeah, I heard like if you're actually really good at the game, you can beat what's it called again?
If you're a mega pro, you can
get like 15 minutes.
You can run straight to Ganon and beat him. If you're a mega pro.
You're probably gonna die.
Yeah, you're probably gonna die.
Hey, if I can beat it, you can do it. So it took me a couple of tries, but I got there.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and continue with this. They say in the original 2004 GameCube release in the 1,000-year door, upon crossing the paths, the enemy trio, each of its members proceed the cat called Goombella, to which she ultimately responds by telling them to kick rocks. Unable to handle this rejection, the Goombas then proceed to save face by attacking both her and Mario, thus kicking off the first combat encounter. Also, this happens in the very beginning of the game.
I say leave it. Like, come on.
Yeah. I mean,
this is so small.
The way that I see it is, don't change something that's already perfect. You see that a lot in Hollywood. I mean, just an example, I know I brought up Death Note. Death Note is perfect already. Why are they creating a live action version? We know it's going to suck. You don't have to introduce it to us. It's just, don't touch something that's already perfect.
Okay. I was supposed to make a video. Maybe I should. The Japanese live action, they have really good alternate interpretations of the scenes in the anime. I really like the twist that the change, like they made a lot of changes with like the Ray Penber storyline and the Kiyomi storyline. They made subtle changes with them that are actually good.
Okay.
So I would recommend the Japanese.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I saw like the characters look pretty accurate too, more or less. And I'm not saying there's animes out there like the live action that are all bad, because I mean, most of them are, but I mean, Rurouni Kenshin is really good. As you know, One Piece, really good. But it's really hard to find good live action anime.
Yeah, it's like as a default template for live action, if it's from the West, then it's default. It's probably gonna suck.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. So over here, so this is a timestamp. The scene in question can be seen in the beginning of this Let's Play. So just in case, Nintendo is they're very strict with their copyrights. If you play anything, they'll just copyright you, right?
Should we have our own lines here? I'll be Goombella.
Okay. All right. So all right, Grae, you be Para Goomba. All right. No. Spike Goomba, Goombella. All right. So it's all right, Grae, you yeah, there's 3. So I'll be Goomba, Grae, you'll be Para Goomba or Spike Goomba. Which one do you want? And then
maybe
and then Krista will be Goombella.
Like yeah.
Okay, we'll take that. All right, I'll start. Excuse me. Hey, what's up? Who the hottie you got with you there?
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, all right, great.
What's up, baby? Why don't you hang it with us for a while? We play real nice.
Okay.
What's up,
Spike? Okay, Spike Goomba. Man, that's a fine-looking Goomba doing with the tuppy mustache man like that.
Oh my gosh, did you do an Indian voice? Like, what was that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh, now I feel like I need to do like an Italian Brooklyn. Oh, it is like so sweet that you boys think I'm cute. Seriously, yeah. Guys like you make me feel like totally boffin. Now get out of our way.
Ouch, that was cold.
What? You're too good for us? Come off it, sister.
Nobody sings us like that. Nobody. Let's get them. End scene. That was amazing.
Wow.
I love your accent. It sort of reminds me of like Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I was going for like this weird Brooklyn girl because Goombella, and then you guys, were perfect with that. I had to make it funny somehow in a way.
That was awesome. Yeah, but overall, I think this censorship it's so dumb. It's like something so small that people like here's the thing. Catcalling, in my opinion, if it's by like an extremely hot, attractive person, it's like it makes you feel confident. It's like, wow, someone's actually appreciating how I look. Like if you're getting catcalled by like a person that you feel disgusted with, or just let's face it, fat or ugly that you don't find attractive, it's gonna be like, that's gross. Get away from me, right? But that's how I feel. I'm not sure if I'm out of line. But
no, not at all. In fact, so the way that I'm looking at it is like, okay, so if you're like with a girl, whether your girlfriend or even your sister, cousin, female companion, whatever, if guys are catcalling as the guy with her, you're gonna look at those guys and be like their hero, like, dudes, like, take it down, like, that's my girl, that's my sister, what are you doing, like, what's up? So the way I see it is like you have these like Goombas who are obviously evil, catcalling the Goombella that's helping Mario, that Mario's there. Mario, being the hero, is going to step in and intervene. That's the way that I see it. So it's just so dumb that they're going to censor this. Come on, Nintendo, you're better than that.
Well, but like the thing is that it's not shocking that Nintendo would do something like this, right? Like given the fact that they've done so much like DMCA random stuff with the Smash Brothers tournaments and stuff like that. It's like it's not shocking, like I would say. But yeah, in my opinion, it's so stupid. Leave it in the game. I think it's cute, especially these characters are drawn so adorably. Like it's just leave it in the game.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! In the chat, they're saying from our skit for Danky to recreate it. That would be perfect.
That'd be really, really funny. Yeah, I know. Yes, someone's gonna send this to Danky.
Yes, please. That'd be awesome. Just drawing us as Goombas. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a Chinese one with like eyes.
Yeah.
2 Chinese Goombas and like one
weird
Italian Goomba.
Yeah. All right, so I know you have to leave soon, but I do want to watch one tiny clip with everyone. So I saw this on Twitter, and I've never watched the show before. It's called Jekyll and Hyde Together Again, and I saw this thing, and I believe this is perfect for what we are, which is like Asians. It's really quick. I think it's like under a minute, but thank you so much, Krista, for hanging out. We really appreciate you, and we would love to have you on again. Definitely. And all right, so let's go ahead and watch this last clip right over here. Grae, have you seen this? Krista, have you seen this?
I've not.
I have not either.
Okay, so here we go.
Now who is?
Doctor, there's a young woman in emergency. I can't find Dr. Lucas, who's supposed to be on duty.
All right. What's the problem?
She seems to have a foreign object lodged in her vagina.
All right, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Let's go.
Come on, let's get this shit over with.
Where's the foreign object?
Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. Oh my god.
They ain't wrong. They ain't wrong.
That just came out of nowhere.
Oh, I just had to share that. That's the funniest thing. I showed this to my wife. She's like, "Wow, I didn't see that coming."
Yeah, no.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
But thank you so much, Krista, for coming on our show. We really appreciate it. I know it's about midnight over there, and we really appreciate it. Hopefully, we didn't scare you off, and you know, like we tried our best, like to keep it cordial and civil, but due to my dumbass, I usually show a bunch of degenerate stuff. But thank you so much again for coming on. Really appreciate it. So what are you up to, and where can people find you?
Well, first of all, thank you guys for having me. Love Project Eggroll. So where you can find me, I go by Beep on Twitter, or you can find me Krista Nova. That's with 2 V's. Again, I'm starting out my art channel. Starting off on Instagram right now. That is Crafty Darlings. I know mods are in the chat, dropping the links. Really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys for having me on. This was a lot of fun. I loved our little skit we did. And, you know, I'm not really one to talk about, you know, current news as far as like gaming and stuff. You know, if you see me on Tuesday Night's Main Event, I don't really have an opinion on most of this stuff because I don't really get into it. As long as if it's like Nintendo or whatever, I will say some stuff. But otherwise, like, it felt good to like have a voice on these sort of things because I never really got to elaborate on it or talk about it. So thank you for that. And thank you again for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's like most of the time you're usually just like modding and putting links and you know like doing all the producery stuff. So I, you know, it's good to, you know, I'm pretty sure everyone would agree, like they would love to hear, you know, whenever yourself or Steph, you know, someone who doesn't really talk too much.
What are the women saying? Yeah. Why are they so quiet? We're working.
I love the last random thing. That fart soundboard.
Oh,
with Epic Mike.
Yeah. There we go. That one.
It was so good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So a little behind the scenes about that. So I have this soundboard that is a Go XLR, and I have all these like funny fart noises on here that I downloaded. And one day I was like on StreamYards with Jay, and because we have to test something out, we usually do that sometimes before a show. And he was just like, you know, checking something. It was really quiet. And I was like, he's like, what was that? And I was like, Jay, I have a fart soundboard. You're not going to believe it. He's like, please do it on Tuesday Night's Main Event. I'm like, okay. So I have to let Jeremy know these things, because if he hears that, he's probably going to know it's me, because obviously it sounds like a soundboard. So before I did anything, I texted Jeremy during the show and I was like, hey, Jeremy, want to let you know that I have this fart soundboard. Like, I'm going to use it, but like, don't blame me. Like, just blame someone else. And of course, we all blamed Mike. It had to be Mike. But when Jay texted me, he's like, do it now. Do it now. And I was like, okay. That's why you see Jay laughing before it even happens. So that's a little behind the scenes about it. And it was just perfect. Poor Mike. Shout out to Mike, though, for being a good sport about it.
Mike. I love it because like it's and the funny part was when he exits. He was like, all right, thank you guys so much. You know, it was been really cool. And then it's like, all right, see you later. And then there's a fart and he exits.
That one, yeah. I know, it's so perfect. I don't know how I timed it that way. I just know that I wanted to do it again, because if you've watched that if you watch that Tuesday night's main event or that clip, you notice that the first time it happens, we kind of shy away from it and we don't really bring it up again. We just go back to talking about, like current gaming stuff and whatever. And I told Jay, I was like, when should I do it again? He's like, do it when Mike leaves. I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting for Mike to finish. And then I click it. I thought he was going to stay and say something, but he's the one that left the studio. He said that he heard it though. But when it's too late, you're already clicking like to leave. Oh, it was so perfect. But yeah, shout out to the Go XLR. It was a lot of money, but it was my birthday gift. And it's one of the best things I have.
It's so funny, and the fact that we got Danky made a video about it too was
there he is in the chat. There's Drug 3
Jay.
The mastermind behind the timing.
Okay, yeah, that was so funny, man. I was dying, and hearing everyone else laughing even more, and then you see like Ripple up in the top, like, you guys are retarded.
He wanted to laugh so bad. He wanted to laugh so bad. If you watch the second time I do it when Mike leaves, he did laugh, and then he's like, you guys are stupid. You guys are stupid. He wanted to laugh so bad. But yeah, shout out to all them. They were a good sport about it all. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on. You guys are great. And we got to do this again sometime.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. We'd love to have you again. Yeah, go follow Krista Nova. Follow Beep everywhere, all in the description below. Thank you so much for the mods for dropping the links.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone in Rumble, for dropping the links as well. And thank you so much for coming on. We'd love to have you back.
Yes. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Oh, chat. That was fun. Oh man. Yes, go ahead and follow Krista. She's awesome. Getting to meet her in person. And the fact that she agreed, like that's the fact that anyone agrees to come on to watch us and agrees to come on our show. It's like, yeah, I would like to come on. Just like the fact that they say yes, it's sort of like, oh crap, like they said yes. What we're gonna do, like I remember the first time we got Jay on, the fact that he said, yeah, I would like to come on your show. And we were like, no way. And the fact that like people are coming on, we really appreciate each and every one of you guys, and we appreciate the hell out of everyone, each and every one of our guests that come on. And I'm glad that everyone here is having fun. Thank you guys for all the support tonight. And to be honest, though, the person that we got, we always give a shout out to is Jay. If it wasn't for Jay, we wouldn't have met everyone. He's the glue that brings everyone together. As you can tell, Crystal is one of them as well. So thank you so much, Jay, for being who you are, and don't ever change, man. You're freaking awesome. But yeah. But yes, if you guys want to send that clip of us doing our voiceovers to Danky and he can animate it, that will be super, super funny. Has anyone ever seen that drunk 3PO butter dish video? I think I saw it earlier today. It's actually really funny. He was very passionate about the butter dish. He's very, very passionate. But thank you everyone on Rumble. Thank you people on YouTube. You follow Krista, follow everyone from Geeks and Gamers. The fact that they come on is really, really nice. All right. Grae, did you like that foreign object video?
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah, see, I saw that earlier today. I was like, I need to show this to my wife, and she's like, what was that? And it was so funny. All right. So let's go ahead and change topics. We're probably going to drop down to like 5 viewers now that Krista is gone. But thank you so much. The fact that she was here for as long as she is, and plus she's in East Coast. So but yes, everyone in the chat, Holocron, Degenerate. I know I saw Hypnotic earlier. Shout out to Hypnotic, Dirty Jersey, Argo, Shaka Zulu, Cerberus, Anonymous, everyone hanging out in the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to leave now, but awesome. Thank you guys again. Phil is gay. This is like the 5th time you wrote it, man. That's what I was talking to Krista about. Usually someone just messages me, says, I'm gay. Maybe not quite 5, maybe like 6. Maybe 6, right? All right. Let's go ahead and talk about Jerry Seinfeld. Grae, do you know who that is?
Yeah, I think so. I could be. Am I mistaken? I did see him being talked about this week.
Yeah. So so he's originally a stand-up comedian, and then he made the show called Seinfeld, which got super popular. And he was the voice of a couple of characters. He was the voice from the B movie. Why are you gay? Right, basically. All right, so the reason why we're bringing him up, because this is what he said. This comes to us from The Guardian. It says, Jerry Seinfeld says that the movie business is over. Quote, no longer the cultural pinnacle. What do you think about what he said, Grae? Like, do you think that the movie industry is over? I don't think so, but like, what do you think?
It just needs to overhaul itself, needs to get back on its feet, away from the ESG, DEI stuff. If they get that out of the way, I think they'll be back in maybe within a decade, if they start turning around. But as of now, it's still, no, we're still not there yet. At least that's how I feel. It's this way.
Yeah.
It's Jerry Seinfeld. Is he, I keep mistaking him for, is he the guy in Seinfeld, the comedy show?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's why.
He's the main guy. Yeah. He usually had like curly, big, wavy, curly hair.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He tells us like his voice is very high and stuff like that with George Costanza, right? Basically, I technically agree with what he says, but I don't think it's over. I think it's changing. Like what is popular in the movies is changing. Like comic book movies are not going to be popular anymore. I have a feeling the next what's it called again? Comic book movies in the next 5 years are probably going to phase out. It's sort of going to be something in the back. Like, oh, it's there. It's just there. They're going to continue making movies. Sort of like Fast and Furious, Godzilla, like the Americanized Godzillas. Like they're just movies that are going to be there. They're not going to be like, holy shit, did you watch this movie? It's not going to be like that, right? In an interview promoting his Pop-Tarts movie, Unfrosted, comedian says confusion and disorientation have taken film's place. So let's go ahead and read what he says. Let's see. Jerry Seinfeld has said that the film business is over and the movies are no longer the pinnacle of social cultural hierarchy they once were. In an interview with GQ magazine, Seinfeld talked about his experience on his feature film directing debut, Unfrosted, saying that he admired the dedication of his collaborators on the movie, but the movie industry itself was in crisis. Quote, I thought I had done some cool stuff, but it was nothing like the way these people work. They're so dead serious. They don't have any idea that the movie business is over. They have no idea. And the thing is that he's been around for a long time. You know, he knows what he's talking about. And like I said, I just don't think there's going to be like one movie that comes out that's going to be really, really big, you know, like whether or not it's going to be, you know, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Super Mario Brothers, Top Gun Maverick, Godzilla -1. All of these movies, there are titans that came out like in these time frame, but like in terms of movies, like maybe TV shows are going to be a thing of the future. But yeah, like do you think film industry is dying altogether? Like, do you think that no one's watching movies anymore is because it's just they're not good, or is because, you know, another reason?
Yeah, they just need to reinvent themselves and go back to actually being good and actually be more empathetic towards their audience, not going all these woke preachiness of what's been going on of late. If they do that and they stop taking in BlackRock Vanguard money, I think they'll still be relevant. Maybe not peak back in the good MCU days, but yeah, it's not completely 100% over. But maybe they do need to scale back in terms of like theaters or live shows or awards, but I don't see them be. Yeah, I agree with you. Basically, it's not 100% over for them.
Yeah. Let's see. Lost Tales from Rumble says, I'm really unsure the movie industry can be ever saved. Since the CIA and FBI was made, they have been targeting stuff like Hollywood day one. Communism infested Hollywood by the 80s, I think. Yeah, I think I'm not sure, you know, when you think about like conspiracy theories, I'm not sure whether that is one or not. I do agree with that. Is because Hollywood has this notion of like humiliating people before they get the parts they want, right? Like for instance, let's say if John Cena 冰淇淋 John Cena. Hello, 我是我是喜欢冰淇淋，我是 John Cena. Right? And him talking about him being the next big thing. Like all of a sudden, like he's being humiliated. Like, he was completely naked at the Oscars. Like whether or not he wanted to be, it's like so and all of a sudden he started following like a bunch of random accounts on like on Twitter and stuff like that. Like, and then or maybe it's like, oh, if you want to be in this big movie, like, oh, you can be in the next big Marvel movie, but you need to do like a shitty movie where you're naked. It's like that. It's I feel like there's some kind of inner circle shit.
Yeah, Tom Holland, like the Tom Holland. I don't think he wants to be in that Romeo and Juliet film. It's like you have to do it.
Oh,
right?
that is a I believe it's a play. So everyone is watching him. Everyone's gonna be watching him.
Yeah.
What's going on? Superb Legend. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, let's continue. He added, quote, film doesn't occupy the pinnacle in the social cultural hierarchy that it did for most of our lives. When a movie came out, if it was good, we all went to see it. We all discussed it. We quoted lines and scenes like we did. Scenes we liked. And now we're talking through a fire hose of water, just trying to see it. Asked what, in his opinion, was replaced movie, Seinfeld says, I would say confusion. This orientation replaced the movie business. Everyone I know in the show business every day is going, what's going on? How do you do this? What are we supposed to do now? Unfrosted, a comedy about the creation of Pop-Tart, which, Grae, do you like Pop-Tarts?
I think they're okay.
Okay, yeah, I think they're okay too. Like one in the morning from time to time, I think they're pretty good. Let's see. During the early 60s, battle between the rival cereal manufacturers Kellogg's and Post's stars Seinfeld and Melissa McCarthy as Kellogg's executives and Amy Schumer. Oh. Yeah, Melissa McCarthy is not that great, but you also have Amy Schumer. This movie's gonna suck. Maybe he's saying it. Maybe he's saying the reason why no one's talking about films anymore because this movie's going to suck. So he's complaining about it beforehand. So when the movie comes out and it sucks, he's like, I said this already. I called this a couple months ago.
Preemptively preparing.
Yep. Oh man, let's see. Seinfeld wrote in the film script that it was credited to as a producer in his most substantial feature film project since B-Movie, the 2007 animated comedy, on which he also acted as a writer and producer, as well as taking the lead voice. Let's see. We are highly grateful for the freedom we were granted as a reader-funded news organizations. I don't know what the fuck this is. I think this is something else. But yeah. Oh, I guess the article stops here. So, but yeah. I guess you can read more right over here, but yeah, I think overall, what he's saying is technically not wrong. I think most of the time people are just tired of shitty writing. I think if you don't make a woke movie, I think automatically you get like a thumbs up for most people, right?
Yeah,
and then if you're go ahead.
Yeah, there's always gonna be that general audience, the normies who's always gonna watch whatever's the latest thing. So I wouldn't call it a game. Like, I hate to admit this, but I had a colleague who said Rebel Moon was good. So yeah, there's gonna be that normie audience. There's always gonna be that norm. It's new TV show. I'm just gonna watch it, and I think it's gonna be good. That's it.
Yeah. Like, and thing is that a lot of the good people, they're no longer making movies. There's only some left. Like, what is a pinnacle? Like a really, really fucking good director. When it doesn't matter what movie that director makes, people will go watch it. I can name two on top of my head: Quentin Tarantino and Christopher Nolan. Like, those are the two that people are like, oh, who's directing it? Oh, Christopher Nolan. That movie is gonna be fucking good. Most of all of his movie has been really, really good. It's made a lot of money, right? And not all the time. But if he's directing it, it doesn't matter if the story is good, it will make a lot of money, is James Cameron. Whether or not you like his stuff makes billions of dollars, right? Just case in point, Avatar and Avatar 2, right? So, Martin Scorsese, yeah, that's also another one, right?
Yeah, though Martin, I would say maybe in modern times, not as much anymore. Because I like Killers of the Flower Moon, even though maybe some could say it can get woke. But it's actually pretty good. That I know it didn't do well in the box office. So there's that. So maybe before, but not anymore. At least that's my
right.
opinion.
And like it's so whenever you have like, you know, from the creators of the Marvels, like nope. you know, versus from the creators of Avatar, you're like, I maybe, and then but from the creators of Inception and Oppenheimer, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go fucking watch that movie, right? And the thing is that same thing with actors, right? Who are the actors that like if they're in it, the movie is going to be good? For me, one for sure is Tom Cruise. Like especially like in the past like 10 years. Like J.J. Abrams wishes he was James Cameron. Yeah. Oh man, but Grae, is there like an actor where you're like, if that person's in it, this movie's gonna be good, or I'm gonna watch this movie, right? Like who has that kind of star power now, right?
For me, it's not really the star power I'm looking for. It's more of the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm not really particularly invested in a particular actor or actress.
Yeah. Well, it sucks. It sucks to be Hollywood right now, but I don't care. I think it's just like now we're just so focused on like indie films, independent movies, AA games. Now is just I think that's probably better than anything else that.
Yeah, so
Hollywood's
support the
coming out with.
indies. Yeah, and double A's. They're doing a better job right now.
Yeah. All right. Let's go and read some comments. Sorry, chat. I wasn't able to read some comments. I want to make sure that we get enough. Like usually we do segments, like we read something and when you go through the comments. But given the fact that we have limited time with Krista, or usually any of our guests, we have limited time. We only read only some and some super chats. I'm sorry about if I can't go through and read everyone. Let's see. Krista was an awesome guest. Yeah, she is an awesome guest. Thank you. I think most of our guests are, or if not all of them, are awesome. I think we had. I think I think the only one that's not really good is me. Usually I'm the weak link out of everyone. Because I'm the one who's basically reading everything and butchering everything. Let's see. Shaka Zulu says Hollywood refuses to make rom-coms again. Instead, they make other genres rom-coms and it appeals to no one. What was the last romantic comedy that was like actually good that people really enjoyed, right? I don't even remember now. Like I think the last thing that I saw in theaters was probably I'm not sure if it's even considered romantic comedy. Was Bridesmaids. Like I haven't seen a rom-com in theaters in such a long time. Grae, what about you? Do you watch rom-coms?
Not a lot. And yeah, I don't. I'm probably even worse than you. I don't even remember the last one I watched at all.
Yeah. Let's see. Consider says don't make woke shit. Yep, true. Let's see. Johnny Lightfoot says wokeness and bad movies tanked the movie industry. Absolutely did. Article says modern day movies have become like bad religious films. They beat you over the head with the message instead of entertaining you. Yep, the message. Lost Tale says it's not a conspiracy theory, bro. It's a factual. Operation Mockingbird existed, and Disney has contracts with the CIA and has worked with Nazis for projects. Damn, that's crazy. If that is legit true, that's actually insane. Let's see. John Cena movie. Nobody saw it. Yeah, because he's invisible. Yeah. No one can see him. Yeah. That's I don't have a bum. Like I don't have that. So let's see. Captain Cook on Rumble says there's also Walt Disney's struggle with the communists that was all in public. Everyone liked him until he went to Congress to keep communists from taking over the Writers Guild. Yep, I believe I saw that one. I believe I saw that actual video.
Didn't you play that video? Didn't you play that video?
Yeah, we did. Let's see. Cameron, but refused to watch Avatar 2. Avatar 2 is not bad. If you go inside, like for me, I watched Avatar 2 is because I want to see how pretty and like good the 3D is, and it looks amazing. That movie, like visually, looks amazing. The story is very simple. It's better than the first one, in my opinion. But this one's all about family. But yeah, the story is very basic. Yeah, J.J. Abrams is trash. Let's see. I'll still watch anything Stallone. Isn't there like a Steven Steven. Sylvester Stallone TV show that he's doing or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did recommend that. What was the name of that? Yellowstone. I forgot. It was. I really like it. I should tune in for season 2.
Yeah. See, Argo says Ryan Gosling is very good, but not every movie he's in is great. The last Ryan Gosling movie that I watched was Drive, and that movie was good. Tulsa King.
Tulsa King. Yes, it's really
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
Captain Cook, thank you.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Huh? No Sydney. No Sydney. There is a Sydney Sweeney news. Let me show you. Let me go to her Instagram. And it should be fine. Instagram. Let me go to Sydney Sweeney's Instagram. There is some Sydney Sweeney news. She posted this one. Let's go and log in, I guess. All right. Yeah, she has the thing is that she knows what she has. She knows what she has, and she just posts it. She flaunts her stuff. All right. For people who are here, want to see some actual booba, not 3D animated booba. Here's some Sydney Sweeney one that she posted 5 days ago. All right. So this is her on her Jeep upside down. There. All right. You guys want more? Do you guys need more? You guys don't need more, right? You need more? I think are we good? All right, here. All right. So here's the pirate one that was a week ago. Grae, what would you do if you found out that she was going to be starring in the newest reboot of Pirates of the Caribbean? Would you be okay?
Go watch it.
Now, would you go watch it if Johnny Depp is not in it?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like there's no pirates without Johnny Depp, in my opinion. That's the thing. I would consider this an alternate universe thing.
Yeah,
if ever. But yeah, she's the best shot if Disney wants a female pirate to be in a Pirates movie.
Yeah, there was a rumor that Margot Robbie was going to be in that. No, she's in everything now. We don't need Margot Robbie. We need someone with bigger assets, if anything. But yeah, this one is good too. This one is good. All right, okay, gotta go back to work now. This has been fun. And that's her diving into the water, and the chat was like, hopefully her bikini slips off. I think looks like she might have been in Hawaii. I'm pretty sure she's the middle one right over there. And there's she's in Hawaii. All right, chat. All right. That's enough. That's enough Sydney Sweeney for you guys. All right. That's enough. Let's see. Yeah, Bros is a torture from Grae. Did you watch Bros?
No.
We talked about it for like oh man. Oh shit, man. Let's see. Let's continue going down. See what people are saying. All right, gotta head out. Have a great night, everyone. Yo, thank you so much, Cloud.
Thank you.
X. Have a good night, dude. Take it easy. Yeah, Drive was killer. Drive was good. Drive was really good. See, here's the thing. I watched Drive and I saw that Christina Hendricks was in that movie. I'm like, are we finally going to see her naked? Nope. She's going to be hiding those giant melons for the rest of her life. Grae, you know who Christina Hendricks is?
There's a good chance I do, just that I don't know her name.
Oh, I'll show you now, baby. I'll show you now. Let me find one that's good. Okay, my safe search is already off. All right. This one is not. This one is good. I'll send you this one. This one's pretty good right over here. She's a lot older, but she was in Mad Men.
She was?
Yeah.
Maybe I just forgot. Maybe I just forgot. Yeah, probably.
It's like, what? She was there? Yeah. There was some leaked photos of hers, but I'm not sure if those were actually true. But yeah, we'll never see anything. She's gonna hide it from us, and makes me sad. Makes me sad. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Let's see. Yo, what's going on, Ego? Hope you're doing well. What's going on, Ego? More Sydney Sweeney? Cutie alert. Yeah, true. Poor girl was in Madam Web. Yeah, that movie's awful. No one's talking about it. Pirates of the Caribbeans. I will watch it if it's like that. Yeah, Drive is a great movie. I like Drive. Grae, did you watch Baby Driver?
I was supposed to actually.
That movie is good. Yeah, I watched it on a plane. I'm like, damn, I'm surprised I don't watch this movie sooner. It's good. I loved it.
Yeah, but probably because that was the time I was a little bit upset with the Kevin Spacey situation. Maybe that's why I skipped over it.
Yeah. It's I like that movie a lot. Like, it's like you go in watching that movie, you're like, oh, what the hell is this about? And then like you sort of, when you watch, you're like, okay, this is actually pretty good. I like it a lot.
Okay. Maybe I should actually very soon. I should.
Yep. Yo, what's going on? Band camp. Hey, hope you're doing well. That one time at band camp. So okay. All right, I saw it now. Great. You know what this reference is, right?
I have an idea.
American Pie.
Oh, yeah. I should watch at least one of those.
You haven't watched? Watch the original. Watch the original.
I should.
Shannon, you get to see Shannon Elizabeth's boobs. Even though they have fake tits, they're still tits, and she's still a woman. So it's good. I like it. First one's good. Max Holloway wave Hawaiian flag. Yeah. See, Baby Driver is good. Yeah, Baby Driver is good. I love Baby Driver. Yeah, Baby Driver is a good movie. Baby Driver is surprisingly fun. Yeah, watch it when you get a chance to watch it. Like, even though, like you said, Ron is wrong. Kevin Spacey is a groomer in Baby Driver. He is a groomer in Baby Driver. He is. But he's a different type of groomer, okay? He's a different type of groomer. It's like, hey, I'm gay, so, you can't call me that. I'm part of you guys. Oh, shit, man. Baby Driver was fun and better than expected. Yeah, exactly. It's so good. Yes, it's so good. Try that, American Pie. Yeah, all tits, all good. Yep. But yeah, if you watch, like, American Pie, like, the first one is really good. And then you got American Pie 2, and then there's like American Wedding. And if you don't want to see the main character's dick, like, you don't want to watch American Wedding. You don't need to watch. You don't need to watch that, man. All right, let's go ahead and talk about some stuff that came out that's super weird from what's it called again? Mindy Kaling. Do you know what she said, Grae? About Velma?
Oh, she said something? Okay. No.
She said nothing. Nothing. The last time she posted something was last year.
What a shocker.
Let's see. I think HBO Max posted something. Nope. I don't see Where's Velma anywhere. Velma? I thought Velma's gonna change lives. What's going on? Yeah. Grae. I tried watching Velma, man. How far did you get? Did you finish it?
Yeah, you're more dedicated than I am. Because I slept at episode 2. Then I couldn't continue after that anymore. Stellar Blade was coming out.
Yeah, I got up to episode 4. I was falling asleep, man. I was falling asleep through episode 4. I'm like, this is so fucking stupid. And they're basically killing off the white guys. I believe they blow off their dick or something like that, and they end up dying. I think that's the actual reason why the white guys are dying. Like, their dicks are getting ripped off or something, or their balls, or whatever it was. It's so stupid, man. All right. Do you want to see what the we're gonna briefly gloss over it because I'm not gonna talk about it too much. But do you want to see the Rotten Tomato score?
Sure.
So this is what's it called again? This is for season 2. And let me see if I can I'm gonna turn off I'm gonna turn on the ad block because it's pretty dumb. There it is. Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh man. And then what, in episode 2 or something like that? I think it was episode 2 where they're like walking like, oh, everyone is trying to be like me because I'm super popular now, right?
Yeah,
like, everyone's trying to copy me.
That's
Like
episode
even though even those 2 girls, they're trying to copy my style, and you see like actually how Velma and Daphne are supposed to look like. Like it's like they know what the fuck they're doing, and they continue doing it, man. It's so stupid. Yeah, there it is. Should be 0. Yeah, lucky 13. And yeah, the show is dumb. I feel bad for the people who are working on it. Like I said, actually, like the actual artist, is because the artist, show, it looks good.
Yeah,
right. The artist, the animation is pretty good in sometimes, and I like the part where they went when I forgot it's either in episode 2, episode 3, where she's talking about how the school comes up with like the fucking ping pong ball, like this deciding thing. It's like a school ritual, and they played like like it was like animated in old timey like Disney style, Betty Boop style animation. I'm like, you have a bunch of amazing people who are working on a shitty ass show that's not going to get renewed.
Yep.
So yeah, I feel sorry for the Velma character. Mindy pretty much bastardized her. Yeah, and the thing is that she's not talking about it ever again, right? And according to what I heard, and I believe this is from Friday Night Tights, that Mindy Kaling removed like 10,000, like she deleted 10,000 or so of her tweets, like 10, within the week. Yeah, 10, I believe 000? So. It's in the thousands, like ever since the inception of her Twitter account, which is back in 2009 or something like that.
Oh, but like, there's Wayback Machine, right? There's Wayback Machine.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, like, I'm correct. Yeah, it's like she deleted like a bunch of them. Like, I wonder what it was, right? Yeah, she won the presidential award. Yeah, when Velma came out. Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there were a lot of controversial stuff in her tweets, because like, didn't she just suddenly impromptu kiss the white guy on set? Right.
Yes.
So
yeah,
she has that kind of behavior. So I wouldn't be surprised she has controversial tweets along the way.
Yeah, and the fact that she was good in The Office, right? And she was a writer on The Office too. So it's sort of like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, she was a writer. Oh,
yeah, she was. BJ Novak, which is Ryan, and Mindy Kaling were like often writers for the show.
Yeah, maybe she needed that co-writer to kind of like Zack Snyder, you know. He needed a co-writer for it to be good.
Yo, Lost Tales is all right. Got to crash. Good night, everyone. Have a good night. Leave a like for the stream. Yo, thank you so much, Lost Tales. Take care, man. Take care. Yeah, Hanna-Barbera wouldn't have want this. Yeah, Hanna-Barbera is rolling into her grave right now. All right, let's go ahead and talk. Let's see a little bit about Doctor Who. Grae, have you watched Doctor Who at all?
Never.
Do you know what Doctor Who is like? Do you know what it's about?
I did watch Disparu's latest videos on it with regards to the latest show, but I don't really know what the central premise is about, what Doctor Who is about.
Okay, so Doctor Who has been living for like millennia. Like he's whenever he dies, he reincarnates into a different doctor, like into a different actual person. Right. For instance, let's say if like I die, I reincarnate into like a black person, a white person, a Japanese person. That doesn't matter, right? But canonically, the Doctor has always been a white guy. So the Doctor has, I believe, 3 hearts, I believe, and he's an alien. He has a time machine that the police call box, and he can go anywhere in time. Right. And he's basically like really, really smart. He's been alive for a long time, and he's the last of his kind. Like he's basically the last like Time Lord, which is his race. So he's from the planet Gallifrey, and it's been really good. I watched season 9, season 10, and season 11. I didn't watch season 12. So what happened was that in season, but in season 1, I believe it came out in the 50s. 2 hearts? Okay, sorry, I saw 3. Sorry, my bad. 2 hearts. Thank you. I'm an idiot. But yes, what's it called again? He has 2 hearts, and the original Doctor was from a long time ago. It's like, and the original aired, and I believe in the 50s or 60s, 63. Thank you. Aired in 63, and it's one of the longest running shows that's still going. Right? They took a long break in between, and then when they brought in the 9th Doctor, which is Christopher Eccleston, they brought him in, and then they brought in after he reincarnated after 1 season, they brought in David Tennant, and David Tennant was on for about 3 or 4 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. And then after that, they brought in Matt Smith. Of course, you know who that is. And then they brought in Peter Capaldi after him. And then afterwards, they brought in Jodie Whittaker. And you're like, wait, Jodie sounds like a girl's name. And that is correct. They brought in the first female Doctor, the first time they ever regenerated Doctor into a female. And then what did they do? They said, "Hey, isn't the Doctor always a male?" And he said, "Well, I've gotten an upgrade." It got super fucking woke, like insanely woke, super fast, right? Yeah, and then
but what does a Doctor do? What is every Doctor's objective when
it's
they get
basically
reincarnated?
So it's still the same thing. They go through different stories and stuff like that. The Doctor has like nemesis. He goes around to different time zones to like save things, and it's like he'll go back in time to like with what's it called again? Like during World War II, he'll go into the future whereas like the end of the earth or something like that, at the end of the world. So he travels back in time and basically helps things, fixes things. But there are these things called a fixed point in time, like things that you cannot change. Like someone dying, that thing, you cannot change that thing, or the world's gonna get fucked up, right? So basically, it's sort of like it's sort of like very crazy and whimsical in terms of writing, because it's from BBC, right? It's from London or England or whatever. So, and then the thing is that you never find out who the original Doctor was, the first inception of the Doctor. What they did was they made it into a little black girl. So Doctor Who has been going on for how long now? 60 years? 60, 70 fucking years? Almost. Like, I would say, yeah, 60 something years now. And now you're like, oh, actually, the original Doctor was a little black girl. What the fuck? Like, what the hell is happening, right? So, yeah, the Doctor is kind of a mysterious alien veteran that likes to help to wander and to help people and keep time and space stable. Doctor was a protector of Earth from alien invasion. Yeah. And it's really good. And they have a lot of really strong, throughout the whole entire thing, they have really, really good side characters. Captain Jack Harkness is really good. One of the black chicks, she's really good. And then most recently, Jodie Whittaker, her time as a Doctor has ended. She regenerates back into David Tennant. And this is the first time it's ever happened. Ever. So,
going back to a prior actor. Okay,
yes,
got it.
The first time it's ever happened. Do you know why they did it? Because Doctor Who was fucking dying. It was about to get canceled. It was that. So fucking they did a Hail Mary. It's like, oh, we're going to bring back the best Doctor that everyone likes the most, right? For me, I like David Tennant's my favorite, and I really like Matt Smith. I never watched Peter Capaldi, which is the older Doctor, right? And what happened was that they brought him back, and then they brought back Donna, which is did you watch The Office?
No.
Okay, so
I do know the memes.
So this is this British lady that was on there. She was also in Doctor Who, and in the original one, Donna's dad was with David Tennant, sort of like when he died, when he regenerated into his new character, like because like there's some kind of like radiation or some shit like that. That's the reason why he regenerated. So what happened was that it's like, you know, he come back and he's like, oh, you know, everyone's super, super excited. Oh shit, we're back. They're bringing back what's it called again? Who's the fucking David Davies or whatever? What whatever the writer, the original writer or some shit like that. I forgot, or the producer, or whatever, whoever the showrunner was, they brought him back. So that's everyone was super fucking excited. And then it was like Donna has a non-binary or trans daughter or some shit like that. And Russell T Davies, thank you. RTD. Yeah, Davies. And then I was watching the trailer for it because it was a Christmas special or some kind of Doctor Who special. And I was watching it, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? And then I guess he was like talking to an alien, and he's like, oh, we got to see whether or not we can get him home. And then the black chick daughter or non-binary person's like, did you just assume the gender?
Yeah, I know that one. I know that part.
So basically, like they basically completely like ruined his character.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the special, they're basically like, you're awful. Like, you're a terrible person. You're a piece of shit. And then at the end of the special, he bi-generates. He sort of separates himself instead of fully just disappearing. He sort of like fucking separates like a fucking like atom. And he turns into a black guy. His name is Suchi Gatwa, something like that. The first black canonically gay doctor. So basically, that's what we're getting now. And then we're like, if it's not already dead, this is like even more dead. So basically, that's the rundown, right? That's the rundown. Now, let's go ahead and read about who this guy is. Okay, this comes to us from Downing in the Comics. Doctor Who's lead, Suchi Gatwa, I think that's how you say it, responds to critics of his casting, quote, go and touch grass, please, for God's sake. So, yeah, this is the guy. And the thing is that I don't think we had any issues of him being the first black doctor. I don't think anyone has issue. Gay, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But what this guy said about him being the doctor is like, they're already preemptively saying that if you hate the show, then you're a bigot. Go touch grass. They're already preemptively knowing that the show is going to fail. So let's go ahead and see. Is it Shooty? Shouty? Current Doctor Who lead Shuti Gatwa has pushed back against those critics who rejected his casting as latest incarnation of the series' titular protagonist by imploring them to go touch grass. Gatwa offered his response while speaking to Variety's Ellis Schaefer in promotion of the upcoming premiere of Doctor Who's next season. Pressed by Schaefer, who was whether he had anything to say to those individuals who took with his casting, it should be noted that while some did object to his appearance in the role on the racial and sexual identities ground, an overwhelming majority of the criticism was based on the fear that Gatwa's existence as the first non-white black doctor would lead to series curving away from sci-fi adventures in favor or hardcore socio-political preaching. And the 15th Doctor declared, don't watch, turn off the TV, and go touch grass, please, for God's sake. Do you know who said something like this? If you don't like it, don't watch. And then
the show died.
I think her name is Brost Garen, something like that. Oh, Frost Kieran, yeah. Didn't she say something, some dumb shit? Yeah, Frost, yeah. Like the fact you say don't watch it, okay, yeah, no one's gonna watch this shit. And what's worse, this guy was like in an interview. I'm not sure if this is actually going to be in this article because I didn't read it. I didn't pre-read it. He said, wouldn't it be cool if like the doctor like twerks his way and to defeat his enemies? Like he has like a dance battle and he twerks them to death. I'm like,
that's probably gonna come out in the show.
Oh my god, dude! And then like one of the first episodes that he was in like some kind of like gay bar like dance scene. I'm like, jeez, man. And then the creators are like, oh, Doctor Who has always been like super, pro gay agenda and shit like that. So I don't know. This is so cringe, man. However, while criticism was aimed at his general naysayers, current Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies has specific thoughts for those who found themselves unhappy with the fact that a queer actor would be playing the lead in the show watched by children. Appearing alongside Gatwa, the showrunner opined to Schaefer, I think if you're 6 years old, you don't care. Not at all. This is grooming. You're basically, because it is somewhat a family friendly show. There are some scary moments, right? The Weeping Angels the episode is called Blink. Probably my absolute favorite episode. Grae, do you know what Weeping Angels are?
No.
So, is basically there's these like these statues, these angelic statues in front of churches, right? And basically they are a creature where whenever you're not looking at them, they come towards you, and when you look at them, they stop moving.
Oh, okay,
And then
okay.
whenever they
okay.
Yeah, and whenever they touch you, they teleport you to a different time period. So like, they probably teleport you to like 50 to 60 years back, you know, like back in time and shit like that. So they kill you in a different way. They don't just like end you immediately. So the reason why that episode, in my opinion, is one of the greatest episodes is because the doctor was barely in that episode. And for the first time, you actually worried about if the characters are actually gonna die off, right? Which is pretty crazy. That's the reason why I really, really like it. But yeah, I know a lot of people who are like Whovians, people who know way more than me. If Blink is an awesome, Weeping Angels is the great new Who monster. Yeah, like I really, really like that. So like if like you can just watch that episode as a standalone and it'll still be really good, right? But yeah, it's if they think that this show is for 6-year-old kids, go watch this, and then you see this black guy twerking a monster to death with his freaking assless chaps butt cheeks.
Yeah, at a gay bar too.
Yeah. See, yeah, this is 100% grooming, man. Let's see. You don't care, not at all. But nonetheless, as the world darkens, and I do think the world is darkening around queer rights, there is a joy and celebration, and there is a community. Whether you're 12 years old and just beginning to work out who you are, 60 or 62-year-old, I guarantee you a lot of people who are like diehard Doctor Who fans are like either in their 30s to like 60s, I would say. Especially the people who watch the older ones.
Yeah.
You've never been who you are, or 61-year-old man, and I'm beginning to worry about where we are in society. There is a hero out there cutting his way through the universe, looking damn good in his suit and doing it with a laugh and a smile. Notably, according to Gatwa, the significant change of Doctor's identity facilitated by his casting will play a significant role in his upcoming season. So basically, I guarantee. So basically, he bi-separated. He basically separated like that. So what's going to happen is every episode is going to start off as a gay bar, and he's basically going to be like, huh? Or he freaking wakes up and then he has like a guy who's sleeping next to him. I guarantee you, there's always going to be some kind of like, there's going to be some kind of like one night stand that he's going to be having. He's not going to have, because every Doctor has a companion. It's always like one co-star that always follows this character around. So for Matt Smith's one, Karen Gillan was the opposite, was the companion.
Okay.
Yeah. So which is actually pretty cool. So yeah, see right here. Let's see. Renaissance Nerds. It was a 499 says Nerdrotics. It's just that we should all take pics of touching grass and post it on May 11th. Absolutely, we definitely should. Yeah, rip Doctor Who. Yeah. And yeah. Suchi wears a skirt the entire time too, because you got to give the gay boys easy access, man. Look, I'm not saying that if you're gay, it's wrong. I'm not saying that, but the thing is that if you're saying that this thing is going to be heavily significant role in the upcoming season of his gayness, that's really wrong.
Yeah, it's like we keep bringing it up, like that shouldn't be your value proposition. That it's nice, okay, it's great that you have that background for diversity's sake, but that shouldn't be your bread and butter. That shouldn't be what you are, the story you're telling people, because it's so shallow that people want to have a hero's journey, not what your sexual identity is.
Yep. See, asked by the UK news outlet Radio Times in 2023 as whether or not the series would eventually and explicitly comment on the Doctor swapping of races between his cast and past and current incarnations of Gatwa, confirmed, yes, definitely. It would be stupid if we didn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't have to be like, oh, I thought the Doctor was supposed to be white. It's like, who fucking cares, man? It's like, if you're basing everything off of identity politics, like, that's the reason why the show is woke. You're favoring over identity politics over anything else. Oh yeah, it'll be stupid for me not to talk about how gay I am. Oh, there's a stupid reason why, if I'm not going to talk about why the Doctor is now a yellow man instead of a white man. It's like, who cares? Like, that's the reason. That is why you fail. Right? Yeah, all I see is doing is stigmatizing this forced validation. Yeah, race is not the issue. Yeah, it's the fucking writing too. Like, how about if you just make good shit? Make good shit, write good stuff, people will come. It's like, hey, Doctor Who, the 15th Doctor or whatever, is actually going to be really good. Grae, would you be more happier if the Doctor was like, part Filipino, part Chinese?
No.
Right?
Yeah. But maybe it's like if that Doctor highlights he's a Filipino, you can imagine the headlines and the news reporters are saying, "Oh, Doctor Who's gonna be a Filipino," which I find really, really toxic. I find that's one of the toxic cultures of Filipinos. Like, they really like that representation, which is why I don't do it myself, right? I never say, "Oh, I'm a Filipino content creator for Philippines." I never do. I just say that I'm from the Philippines. That's it, and I don't even highlight it. I just say, "Oh,
Yeah.
I make JRPGs, I make video games." I never say that I'm a Filipino content creator.
Yeah. See, the Doctor has always walked into unknown situations and taken charge with authority, explained the Netflix sex education actor. Historically, there's only really one demographic of people that are able to do that, and it's certainly not a woman, and it's certainly not someone black. Thank God things are changing. Wow. At current, the next season of Doctor Who, the first proper starring of Gatwa, is on track to hit Disney Plus May 11th. Man. See? So I can see it now. Imagine the Filipino Doctor Who. And then he's like his companion is like, where is it? And he's like, he needs to point to that direction, but he's like, he just goes, he uses his lips to point because that's what Filipinos do. Because he can't point with the finger, you have to point with the lips. Like, where's the control? Over there. Oh shit, man. But yeah, it's they deserve to fail. I want Doctor Who to just fucking go away and just watch the old ones. The old ones are so good. Like, the old ones are so good, man. Yeah, Filipino here can confirm we point with our mouths.
Yeah, we
do. Oh, shit,
or go.
Oh shit. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and read some comments. Let's see. Ogami Goro says that no other episode is like Blink. Fires of Pompeii is in the standard. Yeah, it's the standard. Yeah. But yeah, if you like Matt Smith, a lot of people like Matt Smith is because he's like younger and he's like more energetic. The Angry Doctor is basically Christopher Eccleston. A lot of people actually like him too. And a lot of people like Capaldi, but like Capaldi is when it's like he's the old Doctor, but that's when everything sort of fail, not be that good. All right, let's see. Ego says, anyone know where you can watch Doctor Who nowadays besides DVDs? I think I watched it on Netflix when I watched, but I'm not sure if it's still there. You can probably watch it on Disney Plus now, maybe, but you have to subscribe to that shit. Let's see. Johnny Life says the average age is in the 60s. Yeah, people who watch Doctor Who. Yes, I'm 60. Yep, Wiley Dave. See, there it is. There it is. Let's see. Ron is Wrong says, did you see him fighting a bunch of trolls who were stealing children on the new Doctor Who? Creepy? No, I didn't. I haven't watched Doctor Who ever since Matt Smith. I haven't watched it since then. Let's see. The Lighthouse episode is a favorite. Yeah. I didn't even watch what's it called, the Day of the Doctor, which is like there's like a special where like there's like three doctors like come into one timeline at the same time, which is really, really cool. I didn't even watch that one. Heard that one was really, really good. Let's see. They already fired his hot female companion. Yeah, it sucks. Let's see. Let's continue going. All right. Let's see. Vice Ganda as the 16th Doctor Who. Is that the same person that I saw before?
It's the same person. It's the same person.
No, Capateño, don't do it.
It's the same.
The Grateful Gamer says one of my first crushes was a Filipino girl who was older than me. She had She had a scary dad in the Air Force, though. Yeah, man. Let's see. A Filipino Doctor Who would be confused as a Mexican with Hispanics thinks Filipinos are Mexicans. You're not wrong, especially if the last name is like Lopez or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. Imagine Joe Coy as Doctor Who. Yeah, that'll be pretty funny. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's on Disney Channel. Yeah, HBO. Yeah, I think Pluto has it. Yeah, Jay Coy flops in the Golden Globe. Yeah, well, everyone was basically telling him that he was awful, right? He's like, oh, he's probably never gonna be doing like a award show ever. But for some reason, they're bringing back on Jimmy Kimmel. What's going on? Forging Valorants. Yo, what's going on, Kalen? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. If that's the case, you can give her dad some Jollibee. He'll be.
Yeah, give him a chicken joy.
Yeah, chicken joy with the what's it called again? The spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Hot take. I'm not a fan. I prefer the tomato-based spaghetti.
You don't like sweet meat sauce spaghetti?
Yeah, the thing is for Filipinos, they put sugar in their spaghetti. They put sugar in them, so it's even extra sweet. So I'm more of the tomato-based guy.
Let's see. Doctor Who is dead. If you really want to see Doctor Who, a group of fans put together a download about 250 gigs of all the episodes beginning from 1963, and I think also ordered to 2008. That's pretty cool. It's probably on like Pirate Bay or something, right? Pirate Bay. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I need to watch the older ones. I only watched the new Who. Never watched the old Who. Day After Doctor was the 50th anniversary, and that's great. You see, I haven't seen that one. I heard that one's really good. Like I've seen some clips of old Doctor Who episodes. Where would you recommend starting for new viewers, and where would you say stopping to? I would say stop at Capaldi. I would say, but like for me, I don't know. I started watching from Eccleston. Let's see, Rex Narvaret. You know who that is, Grae? Is that another comedian?
I imagine it's another comedian.
Yeah, I see. Twisted Jack says, "Hey, I knew a Lopez. She was sweet. Could fix my shirt collar in school." Yeah. Tubi has a classic Doctor Who's. Oh, okay, makes sense. You see, they even reconstructed the lost episodes. The film deteriorated. They use original audio and pull it into stills. That's actually pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Man, I to be honest, I wanna have some Jollibee right now. I wanna have some.
Yeah,
Halo.
People are Halo. The best one for the better one here in the Philippines is from Chowking.
Okay.
The Chinese based. It's like a Jollibee, but it's more of Chinese dishes.
Okay.
They're the best when it comes to Halo. Jollibee's more known for the chicken and the spaghetti.
Yeah, man. Okay, Grae, are you a palabok guy or are you a pancit guy?
It depends. There are times that I feel like eating palabok or pancit malabon, but I also really, really like pancit. Lucky me, pancit canton, the instant one, not the actual. I prefer the lucky, the lucky me one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed Matt Smith, Doctor Who. Yeah, I like Matt Smith. Matt Smith is nice, and I like Karen Gillan. Karen Gillan is, and you hear the backstory of Karen Gillan and River Song. Oh man, Amy Pond. That shit was good, dude. This shit is good. So just in case I say, yeah, you can watch some of the old Doctor Who episodes on free on Tubi. Nice. Yeah, watch it. Oh, Tom Baker was the first Doctor in the US. Yeah, it's an older guy. I forgot who was everyone's favorite. The guy with the scarf. Everyone's favorite. The one with the hat and the scarf. Everyone's favorite. I forgot what his name is. Dylan D says the only times I remember the clips I've seen are demons run when a good man goes to war. And would you like me to repeat the question? Yeah, those are good. Chow King is great. Let's see. Shaka Zulu says, I like Matt Smith more than Tennant, to be honest, but I like both. Yeah. A lot of people like Matt Smith because he's more lighter. He's in terms of personality. The classic Doctor Who, I believe, is the first 7 Doctors. Yeah. That's Tom Baker, the one with the hat and the scarf. Yeah. Tom Baker's everyone's favorite. Was it Tim Baker or Tom Baker? Tom Baker. Yeah. Tom Baker, the 4th Doctor. Yeah. That's everyone's favorite Doctor Who. Like, when I hear people like, oh, I like Tom Baker, the guy with the scarf, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Yeah. So Grae, you're probably not gonna watch Doctor Who. There's a lot. But if you do watch
it's like Doctor Who is like the equivalent of like Dragon Ball for TV shows.
Oh, it's probably longer. It's probably longer.
It's probably longer, yeah.
Since the 60s, man.
It's gonna take me a decade.
Yeah. All right. Grae, did you watch the Deadpool Wolverine
trailer? Yeah, I think it's okay, but I'm not as hyped that as compared to everyone else, to be honest. It's like it's I mean, this is this post phase 3 still. So I don't know. Do I have that much faith in Ryan Reynolds? I'm not too sure, because like it depends on how much autonomy he has with it. So maybe if he had a lot of creative direction, then maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll break my expectations. But for me, it's like I'm kind of mid with it compared to most people.
Yeah. Like I think it might break $1 billion, to be honest. It might or might not, right? Because there's a Henry Cavill. I heard he's going to be in it.
What's his character again? I forgot.
I heard he's going to be a variant of Wolverine.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Henry Cavill can't catch a break. I feel so bad for him. It's like after moving from The Witcher, he's now with Warhammer 40K, and now Warhammer is going woke too. It's like the guy can't catch a break, man.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's for me, I think it's not going to be that. I need to see more, because this is like the teaser trailer, right? Like is it a teaser or official? I forgot. But we have a couple more months before it comes out. I would say it has to be on word of mouth. If like Gary, people that we trust, Jeremy Johns, Geeks and Gamers, whoever, freaking The Drinker. If anyone says, yeah, the movie is good, go watch it, then yeah.
Yes, it's a Disney Marvel show. I think I might do out of the theater review, since this is gonna come out days in advance here, I think. So I can get that here early compared to everyone else. So maybe I'll do it. Whether it's good or bad.
All right, so Grae, what's going on with Eiyuden Chronicles?
Yeah, I wanted to make a video, but yeah, I was thinking maybe I'll just watch Velma. I got caught in the mix of all the pop culture shit. But anyway, yeah, I was really considering that game to be my next game in my main channel, but given the translation BS that it went through, so it got victimized by a woke localization team. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard pass. So I didn't consider Sandland, actually, until you guys mentioned it earlier with Krista. So I might do that one instead. So yeah, I was thinking about either Chrono Cross or Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I didn't put Sandland in my radar. Maybe I should actually. Then so yeah. Anyway, back to Eiyuden. Yeah, it got victimized by a shitty translation team. Though that single translation turned me off. That's one. I was okay with the chud. With the chud. I mean, that's not a big deal for me. The next one's what turned me off. It's like when you take down a boss, the main character says like, "Oh, it's he's down." Then the side character said, "What makes you sure it's a he?" It's like, okay, fuck this. I'm not gonna put up with even though it's just one sentence. I'm not gonna put up with that BS in my JRPG. That's all I'm saying.
So basically, I have three screenshots right over here. So in the original Japanese one says, "Oh, you've got a lens too, Noah," and then the translation says, "You got a lens, Noah," and the second one says, "He and I," and then the other one says, "Well, ladies and gentle wolves, so do I." Okay, that doesn't make fucking sense, but sure. Look, come on. Rub-a-dub-dub, don't be a Why can't people just translate properly?
Yeah.
Like, why can't just people translate properly? Why do you guys have to put your own shit in there? That's sort of stupid. All right, so this is the next one. We did it. Yeah, Yotsu Taze. Yeah, Yotsu Taze.
Yeah, I got upset with this one.
No, it says got him. But shit, it's got him. I say, but what is that huge thing? Are you sure it's a he?
That I got upset with that one. It's like, no, I'm not gonna put up with this.
Wow. And here's another one. Sigh, another muscle-brained chud.
Yeah.
The original, it says Chikara Makase, brute force.
Yeah,
that's what the translation meant.
Yeah, another brute. That would have been fine. It's like, yeah, I was really planning on covering this game. Like, you know how I make my JRPG videos. I take a lot of time with them.
Yeah.
I wanted to give it that treatment, but no, I'm not gonna put up with that BS.
Man, that sucks, dude. Like, and the thing is, didn't the creator pass away?
Yeah. It's like, what a way
to
honor his
like
memory, huh?
spit on his fucking grave, man. It's like,
Mm.
it's like, oh, now that the creator is gone, we can do whatever. But oh, I forgot to bring this up. Chat, you guys will like this. This is the we're gonna go back to Stellar Blade for a little bit, just a little bit, chat. For you 78 people who are still here, if you collect all 49 of the cans, you get this outfit, and god damn, this is probably one of the best ones.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's really good, right? It's like, shit, I gotta get those 49 cans.
Yeah, we gotta get those 49 cans now.
Yeah. Wait, you haven't reached the part where you can upgrade your drone, right? You haven't reached that part yet. You can upgrade your drone.
The last thing I did was I just got my gun.
Okay, yeah. So the drone also has an upgrade tree. So I recommend, if you really want to get this outfit faster, you invest in the very left, because at the highest tier at the very left of the tree, it costs 4 SP for the drone, and what it does is the scanning ability can detect cans. So you would want.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. So invest in that. Invest in that if you want to get the cans really fast. A tip for players of Stellar Blade: the very left tree of the drone, the very bottom costs 4 SP. It's to detect cans.
Man, okay, good to know. Because I think I have like 5 out of 49 right now.
Yeah, I only have
here's
like
the thing.
10. Yeah.
So here's the thing. According to Grums, if I were to turn on the internet and download the DLC costumes, like the glasses, the earrings, and the other Booba costume, it will auto patch the game for you. So I can't download it.
That's why.
If I want, because if I want the bunny outfit, I can't. You shouldn't upgrade it.
Yeah. That's why it's like, because like you were asking your stream yesterday, where's the DLC? It's like, no, I was already kind of sure. I was getting 90%. You had to download it because like there was no way you were gonna miss it. It's literally right in front of you. So yeah. So if you want the uncensored version, you're gonna have to compromise not getting your DLC items first.
But this is the best cost. This is the best one. One of the best ones.
Yeah. That's why it's like when they showed when you in your home in the safe house with Adam and Lily, there's a machine where where it shows all your collectibles, all the cans you've collected. If you open that, they're gonna show a preview of this. Like, I need that. I need that suit. That's how I found out. That's how I found out. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we need it. Yeah, we need it. So, yeah, she's in high heels too. Yeah. So, does yours have glasses on?
I can, but I find it a little weird that you're fighting with glasses. you're running around swinging.
It's ruining my immersion.
Yeah.
Oh man. So basically I'm watching. I saw your clip that you posted up on X saying that like you recommend people who are getting into the game to prioritize mastering like easier dodges and easier parries, right? And your gameplay is a lot faster than my gameplay because I think you unlock the more stuff where you attack faster, right? You're moving faster.
Yeah. Well, I mostly invested in in the survival tree. Like you can dodge roll twice. It's easy. It's easier to parry. It's easier to dodge. And I think I got so frustrated too early game, admittedly. But the part where it gets frustrating is that a lot of people don't pick up on that you cannot dodge or block in the middle of an attacking animation. So whenever you want to,
you can't cancel that, which is sort of shitty.
Yeah, whenever you want to block or you want to dodge, you have to not attack. So that's my tip for everyone who's getting. You have to preemptively guard or dodge first and then attack. Then what else? The blink and the repulse, it's also deceiving the way the game teaches you that, because like it teaches you move, left stick, and circle, right? It says press it at the same time, but you don't press it at the same time. You move the stick upwards first, then press circle. That's how it took me a long time for me to understand that. But that's the reason I can imagine those are the reasons why people are so frustrated. But yeah, those are my tips for those who are just about to start. Master parry, master dodging, and whenever the blink and the repulse appears, you move the stick first, then press circle.
Yeah,
that's how you do it.
See, Chris B with a $5 super chats. 8 through 4 are awful, and their founder John, is it Ricciardi, is a hypocrite. He often bashes poor translations done by others today and in the past working designs. Is this Aiden Chronicles? I'm assuming.
I'm assuming. Yeah.
And then he another one with another $5 super chat. Yo, thank you for the support, Chris B. Say, I think there's an audience out there that would be all for the regular podcast out there to counter all the bullshit that 8-4 puts out with theirs. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I really wanted Aiden. It's like I kept bringing it up in our community post. Like, I'm so excited for Aiden, guys.
I know, man. You were talking. Were you talking to Andrew about it? I mean, I know he's a big Aiden Chronicle fan.
Yeah,
too.
I even told Andrew. It's like it's like saying, it's like he was asking me. It's like, have you played Suikoden? No, but I'm excited. I'm really excited for Aiden. Then they pull this BS.
Yeah. Well, we do know what I heard this is the next patch upgrade. I mean, the patch update for what's it called again? Stellar Blade. Like I heard it was already announced.
What's the next?
Oh man, this one never gets old. Oh man, see why I turned off auto updates.
It wouldn't be the first time, because the Nathan Drake, the Uncharted games has Fat Drake in it. Back when wokeness wasn't a thing, there's a Fat Drake unlockable.
That's actually really funny. Let's see. Have a good night, Big Z Video Games. Take it easy, dude. Take it easy. Now, Chris B for $2. Thank you for the super chat. Says yes, 8-4 localized Aiden Chronicle. See, the thing is that like that's the reason why like you can't really like a lot of people are like, oh, you got to take a look at Final Fantasy 7, right? Like the original localization, the localization was really, really bad, and it was done by one guy. Right, there's actually a part of the game where I believe in Sector 5, where you go inside this house and this guy's like lying down, and it says, "This guy are sick."
Okay.
So, and another thing is that's the reason why people call her Eris and not Aerith, which is the original translation. Because this guy was the one guy that was doing it overtime, and he didn't have basically he just told this guy to do it. He's like, just do it, do everything, right? And there's a decent amount of error translations, but that's what makes the game sort of has this a little it's still fine qualities to it, which is sort of off. I like it. It's niche and it's weird. Yeah. I really like it, right? Yeah. But now you have these people who are purposely making it. It's would you think that it's a him? Did you just misgender this person? It's geez, dude. I still call her Eris out of nostalgia. Yeah, because it was the original localization. I remember when Aerith came out, everyone was like, wait, what the fuck? I've been saying it wrong this entire time. Right? Because in Japanese they call it Eris, right? Edith. Yeah. It's sort of it's the T and the H is mixes.
Yeah, this reminds me of I was told the first Fire Emblem, there was a debate going on with Marth, because the translation was he's actually the anime that got canceled right away. It's they call him Mars, the planet Mars. So there was a debate going on. Yeah, finally it was confirmed it's actually Marth.
See, I guarantee it if what's it called again? If these vocalizers or these people who are in charge of these companies who are oh, we gotta censor stuff. This is how they would want all the costumes and outfits to be in Stellar Blade. This is actually one of the actual outfits in the game.
Yeah, I saw that. It's what? There's an actual costume like this?
And no one would want to use this. No, yeah. There's so many good ones, right? I don't want to spoil anything, but because this person shows all 30 outfits so far, to a total of 39.
Yeah.
Right. And it's this platinum trophy. I don't want to scroll all the way down, but there's some really, really good ones. There's so many good ones down here. Like Planet Diving Suit, the 6, and some of these really cool ones. See, this black one is pretty cool. It sort of reminds me of the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's cool, but but I need to see more skin. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I need to see more skin. But yeah, I like that. See, I like that blue bikini one.
Yeah, that I'm about to get that hopefully today. Hopefully today. Because you have to go through significant amount of areas before you can unlock that one. That blue one.
Man, but I need it, man. Wait, if you're that far, that means I have to wait that long because you're already on your way to getting the 4th alpha core or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, oh man.
But yeah, for me, it gets really easier over time. It's I don't die from the incoming boss, and I take them down in my first try. It's just you need to get used to parrying and dodging and learning the attack pattern of the bosses.
All right, chat. I just saw this video and I wanted to share this with the classroom. All right. So, Grae, have you passed this area already?
Most. Yeah. I did. Yep.
This costume.
Yeah. There's even one, I think, before that, because in this section they took a lot of inspiration from Uncharted. So there's also one where she's like that too, but she's running from the train or climbing up from the falling train. Mm-hmm. So just to set expectations for you.
Oh man!
There's also one butt shot that's her going up the train.
On a rope. This is why they're mad, is because they're like, why is she so hot and why am I so ugly? Right? A lot of these. Oh man, interesting. Never heard of that before. Tien handled Imperfect Cell by himself. That was impressive for a human. Yeah. Kikoho. Yeah, but man, see, this is why the game is good. But yeah, let's see. Do we have anything else you want to bring up? I know everyone's like, go back now. Oh man, I might make the holy emote an actual part of our emote. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
But the way you describe it sounds good to me. The way you did it.
Let me see if I can find it. It's I believe it's on 7 TV. Let me see 7 TV. Let me go over there and look up the emotes. This one is hilarious. Whenever you see something like super thick and ridiculous, this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we should.
Oh man, whenever like here's the thing. We are probably, I'm not sure. I haven't watched a lot of other streams like be as degenerate as we are, but whenever we show like degenerate stuff, I want like the chat to like spam this emote.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Oh man, like this one, everyone's like, God, like holy, right? Like, and that's the reason why we make our memberships like only what $1.99, like super cheap. Like we don't want you guys to pay too much for it if you guys want. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm just thinking about putting this one in ours. But man, it's pretty funny. Yeah, Tekken 8 devs was forced to remove cleavage outfits from the game by localization. See, that's why localizations are freaking a curse to the freaking community. Look, I understand like things there are nuances. Find good localization companies. Don't look for like weird shits, right? I don't know, weeb and waifus can get pretty spicy. See, I just need to see how spicy we can get, right? Vara Dark covered it. Yeah, oh, I see. Oh man, but yeah, Grae, you're having fun with Stellar Blade, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's okay. In terms of comparing it to Nier Automata, I think I know Yoko Taro said like, oh, it's better than Automata. No, it's not even close. Sorry. It's like if Nier Automata is like a 9 for me, I think this one's gonna be like a 7 or maybe an 8 if I'm being generous for Stellar Blade. But anyway, final thoughts about it. I'll make a video. Yeah,
definitely make a video for it, man. I think this game definitely warrants it. So here's the thing: I didn't know you can do this in this game when you got to the bar. You know the bar underground where that the fucking girl with the head.
Oh, Enya, yeah.
So I didn't know you can do this. I didn't know that you can do this. I thought because you can interact.
I probably don't do. But anyway, I didn't interact with the bar.
So I didn't interact with this pool table. Okay, but I probably should have.
Okay, what can you do?
That's it. She just bends over the pool table. That's it. I think, I think that. See, and the thing is that
all the more it's weirder that they're censoring their costumes if they really know what they're doing, man. This scene, it's so brazen already. Like, why would you even bother censoring your outfits already if you can do stuff like this? Anyway, yeah. And the thing is that like, it's funny because like people are playing with this outfit like a lot is because it's the best looking outfit until you get like good outfits when you get to the city with the city of Zion. Yeah.
Right. Because the the silver outfit, it's okay. It's basically the same thing as the green one. But this one, I would say is probably the better looking one. And the thing is, I feel like this one, it's more jiggly than the other outfits, right? I'm not sure. Yeah. I feel like this one is more jiggly than the other outfits. But I after playing this game for played the game for about like 5 hours, it makes me want to play Nier Automata.
Yeah, it's just right? They are really trying to gun the tone of the story of Nier Automata, but it's just it doesn't have that nuance to it. It doesn't have the writing or especially the soundtrack. There is literally no other game or other piece of media that rivals the soundtrack of Nier. At least in my opinion. There are those that are close, but there are those that it's on another level. It's so unique. The soundtrack of Nier is so unique that I don't believe there's gonna be any other franchise that can top it. But I appreciate the effort they made. They try they really there's so many games that got inspired by this. Like Nier is definitely one. But the first alpha core that you're about to get to, I know because I know where you are because you're streaming it. You're about to get to a level where it's heavily inspired by Resident Evil. There's gonna be a Resident Evil segment too.
Oh, nice. That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah. Then the alpha core after that, it's inspired by Uncharted. So they took a lot of inspiration from a lot of games. Yeah, I'm gonna get that today. I'm gonna get that today.
It's like I'm getting that today. I'm getting it right now. After we go off, after we go off, I'm gonna get this right now. Yeah. Chat, if you guys are really like wanting a game right now, I think this game is it's a lot better than I anticipated it to be. Like I thought that this game was gonna be like, oh yeah, it's pretty fun.
And
but it's actually more fun. It's more fun than I thought.
It's a lot bigger in scope too, because like I was expecting like a series of linear levels, but when you get to your Scion, the base of operations, the game really opens up the bigger world. So it's actually you're getting a lot of bang for your buck actually. If you're getting it, if you're getting it now.
Yeah, see, the Grateful Gamer says, do you think Eve's green outfit was the devs saying how much green they're going to make? Well, here's the thing. Shift Up makes a shit ton of money, especially from Nikkei.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Yeah.
And and Square already has a collaboration with Nikkei with 2B. So imagine if you have a 2B outfit. I could see it happening with and without the skirt.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. The fact that there's also New Game Plus and is A1 New Game Plus, which is freaking insane. A lot of companies don't do that. It's like, oh, DLC 3 months down the line where you already beat the game, you forgot about it already. Oh, New Game Plus, I'm not gonna play it.
I think it's because they knew that was gonna happen, so they did their best to churn out New Game Plus as fast as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think the fact that they have New Game Plus on day one is really smart.
I could be wrong on this, but I think in just one run you can max out all the trees. Because I already unlocked all the trees, so I think it's possible to do it in one run. So there's already a lot that I actually filled. Actually, yeah, there's like 6 trees, I believe, all in all. They're not hard to fill, so I think you can do it in one run.
Okay. Yeah. The game is really good. I'm liking it, and this is the reason why this one is another reason why we want the uncensored version. Now, like I said, chat, if I got the censored version, is it the end of the world? Almost. It's almost the end of the world. But the thing is that, like I said, in order for me to get New Game Plus, I need to download the patch. I need to patch the game, right? So there's hope for Eve censored update. Maybe there is, like I said, there's a change.org happening right now.
If you read this message prior, he's saying that they revoked a censorship in Nikkei.
Okay, they did
from Grateful Gamer. If you want to highlight.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nikkei has Makima, the Chainsaw Man controversy. They covered her butt with a jacket. Then the fans told them to fix it, and they did. Yeah, but here's the thing, though. What about that girl with the long hair with the fishnet stockings with the giant ass? That's the really good one. And you know which one I'm talking about. Where, like, in her idol animation, she's sitting down in her chair and her legs are open. You know which one I'm talking about, Grateful Gamer. You know which one I'm talking about. But yeah. This is why you get the physical edition. Well, how do you get this outfit first? Like, she's still in the beginning area. How do you get this outfit early?
You can get it, but personally, I have not gotten mine yet. But it's in the wasteland. As far as I know, it's in the wasteland. It's a treasure chest in the wasteland.
Version 1. But yeah. Yep. Volume. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know. Will Stellar Blade ever get a PC release? Would it be censored?
Very. It will get a PC. It'll get a PC.
It will not
version.
be censored. Yeah, it would not be censored though. It's because you
and
can't
even if-
censor it.
And even if it is, I mean, come on, there's plenty of people who's gonna fix that. Plenty
It'll be
of
like
people. That are,
day one fixing, man.
yeah.
It's pretty funny. So this is the outfit that this is the Stargazer outfit, part of the deluxe edition that I want because I just want to have the outfit. I don't think it's the best outfit, but it's just something that I want. Right? These are the DLC, right? You get the glasses, you get the Stargazer outfit, and you get the earrings.
Yeah.
So this is the DLC. Do I want it? Yes. Is it a deal breaker? No, it's not. It's because, like Grae said, there are a lot of other good outfits in the game. There's a lot of other good outfits in the game. And let me show you. Grae, do you remember I was walking around for like 5 minutes with the red dress?
Yeah, that was. I'm still using that one, the red cybernetic one. I still think that's the best one I have until I get that blue one.
Let me see if I can bring it up. Let me show chat what I was doing last night. Let me see if I can find it. See. I'm trying to see. Oh, is it here where I was walking? Oh, there it is. Okay, let me pause. This is what I was doing last night, chat. This is what I was doing last night for like 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, while you were doing that, I was probably playing myself with that same outfit too.
Oh wait, you gotta word that thing different. You played yourself. No, you gotta word it differently, man. It sounds you were playing the game. You're playing the game with
the game.
okay. You said it completely differently. I'm like, whoa, what were you doing? Oh shit. Oh yeah. So this I was doing this for like the 5 minutes last night. And yeah, this dress is censored in a bit, but I'm okay with it. Does your wife know what you're doing last night? Yes, unfortunately she does. Unfortunately, it does. But yeah, these characters are so thick. Like if you look at the side view when they're sitting down, her thighs are like they're like thick boys. Like look how fat her thighs are, which is awesome.
Yeah, for chat, you can get that outfit super early, and for me, it's the best one early game so far.
Yeah, I agree.
It would have been the bunny one, but yeah, it got because of the censorship. I would prefer this one. Although this one got censored too, but it still looks good.
Yeah, this one still looks really good. Unfortunately, like Grae said, it did get censored. We saw it earlier. Yeah, this is Lily. This is another character. I believe you can get outfits for these characters too, right?
Yeah, not a lot. I got one outfit for Adam, but the only outfit I got for Lily is the Stargazer for the digital deluxe.
Ah, I see. And I think I was here for like a couple of minutes. I was shooting the gun and watching her boobs jiggle. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. I enjoyed it. I think it was right here. There it is. I was like, boom. It's like her boobs jiggle.
Yeah, I was there when you were doing that.
I wasted all my ammo just.
Ammo's cheap. Ammo's cheap in the game.
I was just wasting ammo doing this. Oh shit, man. The fact that there's still 75 people in this still watching us is pretty crazy, man. What's going on, Brian? How's it going, man? Shout out to Phillip and Great Project Eggroll for the win. Those Filipinas are fire. Not Vice. Not that one. Not that one. Let's see. Yeah, the mods are gonna be crazy, man. The mods are gonna be freaking insane. But yeah. All right, Grae, anything you want to bring up? Like, do we have any other topics we want to talk about? So much research being conducted from this game. We're not watching for you. Yeah, true. All right, chat. Here we go. Let's go. You're watching for this. All right, you're watching for this. You guys are watching for that. You guys are watching for this. Oh, it's just these are different glasses, huh?
Yeah. There's a lot of sunglasses that you can buy. I already have a bunch of them.
Yeah. They're pretty good looking. And then this and then you can watch this video one more time, chat room. You can watch this video of me going up and down the rope one more time. Because this is probably the most I wouldn't say I'm viral or anything like that, but like here we go. Here we go, chat room. Here we go. Here you go. Yeah, I was here for a long time. I came for that. True. There's some huge sunglasses, huge glasses, chat. Yep, true. True. Yep, rope play. Oh man. Yeah, this game's great. Phillip is Twitter famous. This maybe something
3 hours later.
Probably something I shouldn't be famous for, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, this game's good, and I really like the music. The music has like a very nice vibe to the game, which is really nice.
Oh, if you like the music here, you would like Nier's music. You will definitely like Nier's music.
Oh hell yeah! All right,
yeah,
definitely looking for it. 70% of the stream has been definition of Project Eggrolls when your parents walk in the room. Yeah. All right. Grae, you have anything coming up? I don't think we have anything else we want to talk about, but yep. What are you doing, man?
Yeah. Stellar Blade. I'm actually because like Wednesday's Labor Day, right? So I am thinking of taking a leave on Thursday and Friday, so I can go through Stellar Blade and make a video. But I'll let you guys know. But yeah, for me, it's all just I'm screw Velma. I'm not gonna look that shit. I'm just gonna play Stellar Blade. That's it for me. Yeah. Do you want? Wait. Do you want to make a joint review on Stellar Blade once you're done too? So for this channel. Yeah, so I'm thinking it's one video for my second channel and another for us to just talking about the game.
What we can do is sort of what like Bone Bridger does. Like he sort of just records them talking and he makes that into a video. I'm not sure if he wants something like that, something raw.
Yeah, that's what I'm gunning for. At the same time, let's just try it. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how people like it. It's like I'll make like an edited intro, middle, then I'll cut our segments of us just talking with some a B-roll of our gameplay.
Yo, what's going on? Rogue Attraction. Tom, what's going on, dude? What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, follow Grae. All of his stuff is in the description below. I know that the mods in here and like if you guys are inebriated or you guys are using your phone, don't worry about it. It's on the description below. You guys can follow Grae at his own channel, and he also has another channel called Mighty Loot. But if you guys want to follow me at Mr. Phillip Chan #2, and I will be live. Probably doing more of this on Monday. I'll probably be doing more of this on Monday. And I'll be posting more videos. And be on the lookout for Project Eggrolls Instagram. Okay? We're going to make an Instagram because Krista told us to do it.
Can you make an IG without a Facebook account, or do you still need a Facebook account?
I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, we'll sort it out.
Yeah. We'll be oh,
3 hours later.
You can do it without. Okay, cool. Thank
good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want, I can do it, or you can do it, Grae. It's up to you. Like since I have those videos, I could just put those up.
Yeah. I'll once we go offline, I'll tell you what I have in mind. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You can find me anywhere at Mr. Phillip Chan. I am on Kick. If you want to follow me on YouTube, Mr. Phillip Chan 2. And if you guys, for whatever reason, want to follow me on Twitch as well, you guys can follow me there. Now, big news. Our guest for next week.
Is that it's a small content creator. It's a tiny content creator.
Yeah, it's probably the smallest content creator we know.
Yeah, we need to give him support. We were trying to give him support, chat. Yeah.
So chat. He is a super tiny content creator. He needs as much help as possible. And we probably have him for around 2 hours, maybe. I'll double check. But yeah, our small content creator for next week that's going to be on Project Eggroll is Gary Nerdrotic.
Yeah, tiny channel. We really need to help him out.
Super tiny channel. Okay, like go ahead and help him out. He needs as much subscribers and following as possible. You know, maybe he can get to like 2 million or something. But yeah, we're gonna have Gary on next Saturday.
Yeah, it's funny. It's May the 4th.
Yeah, he's coming on May the 4th. So yeah, I was able to talk to him at the Vegas meetup, and then I was like, I walked up to him and I was like, hey Gary, gave him a hug and stuff like that. Hope he's doing well. I told him, thank you so much for hosting this with Geeks and Gamers and stuff like that. We really appreciate your generosity, and the fact that this is free is fucking amazing, and the fact that you do it every year. And I just I'm just wondering if you're interested. You can say no, it's okay and stuff like that. And it's I'm not putting you on the spot. I know you're a very busy guy. Open invite if you guys if you want to come on to Project Eggroll. He's like, hell yeah, I would love to come on. And he was like, reach out to X-Ray Girl or my wife, and then we'll have they'll schedule me, because I don't know how to do any of that kind of stuff or something like that. So I spoke with X-Ray Girl earlier this week, and she's like, what about May 4th? And I'm like, May 4th sounds great. So yep, we're gonna have Gary on. It's gonna be pretty damn cool. Buy him a drink. I will buy him a Dr. Pepper. I will buy him a Dr. Pepper, chat. Yeah, we talk about Comic-Con bands next week. Yeah, we can talk about that. We talk about what's it, CE2E or some shit like that. I believe they also got something with Star Wars Girl, and that's Star Wars Girl, something like that. But yeah, but yes. So if you guys want, subscribe to Project Eggroll, follow us, smash the like button, share this video with your friends. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. The fact that we still have over 50 people in the chat, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Krista Nova. Thank you for freaking all of the support tonight. Holy, yeah, that was insane. You guys are freaking crazy, man. But thank you so much. Yeah, it's super fun. Thank you everyone hanging out in the Rumble chat. Rumble chat. We are also live on Rumble. You guys want to follow us there? We'll follow us on Rumble. Silent Tangs over there, Captain Cook, Lost Tales, Big Z Video Games, and Nagronal's also over there. And thank you so much, Nagronal, and everyone on Rumble chat for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Krista Nova again. Krista Nova. Hell Divers time. We'll see. I need to I need to, what's it called again? Eat dinner and then check up on my son and my wife, because my wife is sick, so I need to make sure she's okay. But yes, be on the lookout for what's it called again? Segments. If you guys missed out for this week, definitely reach out to 1-800-DANKY to see if he's gonna make an animation of our skit earlier with Krista. That was fucking awesome. That was super cool. But thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Yes, next week, Gary Nerdrotic. Freaking crazy that he's agreed to come on. And yeah, not 100% sure when. I'll just say it now because he already said yes. Disparu will also be on in the future. Not sure when, but he said he will be coming back on. So we'll see. But the thing is that it's whenever he ends with Saucy Saturday is 3 a.m. So we're probably gonna find we might do a special segment maybe during the weekday, maybe tomorrow, maybe a day that Grae can do it. So we can accommodate his schedule since he's he's in London. But yes, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a fantastic day or night. We'll catch you guys on the next one. And yeah, take care of yourself. All right. Bye-bye. Take care, chat. Bye-bye.